Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes can either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
The best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen Entchev here with Stephen Ryan. Ready for a big show tonight? A lot of great big helmets available. The Vault, we have 10 authentic headliners. All of them but the Josh Allen, Stephen. It's almost a 50% chance at an authentic headliner, 40 on the dot, by the way. Huge names like Jim Brown. We have a custom Hydroflex, Randy Moss. We got ourselves Trevor Lawrence Speedflex. We have the insane ripped Speedflex, John Elway. You'll hear me say this all the time. The Vault and the Diamonds are the 2 top breaks in the room. The hits are the best. They're worth the most. The names are the best. But if you do want to spend a little bit less on a break, we have footballs.
Yes, we do.
As low as $21 a spot, $42 for the double. What headliners are left in the footballs? All of them. All the headliners left in the slabs. A lot of big names left in the minis, including Hill, Jay Jettas, John Elway. Should be an awesome show tonight, Stephen. Cannot wait to get started. How are you doing tonight?
Doing very well, Kamen. Yeah, like you said, the odds are just getting better and better. We keep dodging these headliners. Too many good stuff. I got to see Calvin. I got to see John Elway. But at this rate, I'm scared that I'm not going to see him, at all. Because
they'd be sad.
We need to see these guys tonight.
We need to get these breaks moving, folks. We do have 2 big sports games on tonight. We've got the Lions and Raiders Monday Night Football game. If you have a score prediction, drop it in. Let's see. I'll go ahead and give them until 7:20 on the score prediction, Stephen. Some guys got them in earlier today, so you have until 7:20. Also, the World Series on tonight. You get the exact score right. Rangers and D-backs tied at a game apiece. We'll send you a gift card for that as well. So, going to be a fun show. Let's get it started first with our dice roll and our chase wheel spin. Good evening, Amanda. What's going on? Amanda Rose. Wow, she's a Bronco fan. Her Broncos beat my Chiefs. I spent much of last night and this morning crying, Stephen. But I'm hoping that I'm over it. The worst game in the Patrick Mahomes era. I guess Michael Jordan does the flu game. The other guys maybe not quite at the same level as him.
There's only one MJ.
Only one MJ. So We got ourselves our wheel of names. Let's see what we're chasing today. Did you catch that they played Taylor Swift music after the win?
I did. I was like, that is
man,
pretty good.
That's pretty clever. That's what I would do. No doubt about that. Play all the T Swift. At least Travis Kelce got to hear her voice somehow, right?
Right.
So look at this. The best break in the room, arguably, Steven, is the vault right now. Well. The vault is the chase today. Let's go. Let's get in that vault. Let's see the heat. So got a top-to-bottom rundown coming up of everything going on here in the UA Live break room. We got ourselves starting with the new series in the room, the footballs. $21 a spot in the single, $42 in the double. $21 for any autograph, Steven. This could be literally, a post-it note, and it's still cool. The late, great Dick Butkus available. One of the best running backs ever, Adrian Peterson. Hall of Fame quarterback, Warren Moon. Top 5 receiver right now, Devontae Adams. Another top 10 receiver, Jalen Waddle. Maybe a top 10 receiver, Keenan Allen. He's looked great. A Hall of Fame quarterback, Jim Kelly. The NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. The leading rusher last season, Josh Jacobs, playing tonight, Steven. We got the Juice, O.J. Simpson, with the 1973 NFL MVP inscription. And then Chicago's finest football player at the moment, DJ Moore, available in those footballs. It's called the Oink series. Oink, oink. The pigskin football. That is the lowest entry point. But the best break as far as headliners, as far as hits, Steven, is probably the vault, maybe the diamond. I'll say this, the best headliners is the vault, right? We could agree on that, right?
Yes, that I would say.
The headliners are insane. This is a mixer. There is some jerseys, minis, etc. But all of the photo headliners are authentic, and all of them but just Josh Allen are still available. Mike Evans, Chrome Flex. You'll hear me say this, the Speed Flexes, the Hydros, the Chromes. A Hydro helmet or a Chrome helmet, Speed Flex at the same time, Steven, that is easily worth $1,000. If you see it somewhere online for less than $1,000, I would say buy now, right? Some of these are worth more than that, like that John Elway helmet, for example. Man, that thing is worth a lot. So keep that in mind. The Speed Flex is what most of the pros wear. The most valuable, authentic. The Evans, the Randy Moss, the Lawrence, and the Elway are Speed Flexes. Typically about $300 for an authentic, Steven. Closer to $600, $700 for a Speed Flex unautographed. You had the autographs, you had the customization, the visors. The value goes up, and up. We got George in here saying Rangers 7-3, Lions 31-17. What up, George? George actually is on the Tom Brady to the Vikings train, Steven. That's what he told us yesterday.
I mean, it's a good hope.
Right?
I would lean towards that if I was a Vikings fan.
If they could get it, it'd be nice. So Mike Evans, Chrome Flex, over 1,000 yards receiving every single season. Adrian Peterson, the last running back to win the MVP. Randy Moss, single season record for receiving touchdowns. We got ourselves Justin Fields, one of the best young quarterbacks in the league. Jim Brown, top 5 running back of all time, if not the GOAT. The late, great Jim Brown, that is. 2-time Super Bowl champion John Elway. The best defensive player in the game for me, TJ Watt. We got Joe Montana, 4-time Super Bowl champion. Devontae Adams playing tonight. He led the league in receiving touchdowns last season. And then Trevor Lawrence has his Jaguars at 6-2. Tied for the best record in the AFC, Steven.
Yep.
So just like Steven called it, you did call it.
I thought they'd be competing.
You did call it.
They did lose to a team, though, that I thought they should beat.
The Texans.
The Texans.
And then the Texans lost to the Panthers, who they should have beat this week. But that's why I never play that game.
Yeah.
It truly is any given Sunday, any given Monday. You and I could sit here and say the Lions are going to win tonight. The Lions should win tonight. Will they? I don't know. I never know in the NFL
Chiefs
anymore.
should have beat the Broncos.
Yes, they beat them 16 in a row, but not yesterday.
It's always, just... eventually that the streak would end.
Yeah.
But you're just like, in this matchup, the way the Broncos have played,
yeah,
the way the Chiefs have looked for the past 5 years, And this year, too, as well. I'm not trying to differentiate, but you're just like, I'm comfortable with the Chiefs in this situation.
It was the flu game for Mahomes. A lot of turnovers. Although there was like 3 fumbles that, were not Mahomes' fault.
They're just, exactly, you guys.
Turnovers.
They didn't look
you get turnovers, you lose. Here's that John Elway helmet. This one certainly looks the part. A ripped speed flex with the orange visor. That is insane. We have this Mike Evans chrome flex. That's insane. 25 boxes left, Steven. All the photo headliners but the Josh Allen. We still have Ray Lewis, Jameson Williams. We got Evan Ingram still out there. And we have 5 boxes with vault keys, which contain bonus gift cards. In the past, the most we've seen is 500. Sometimes it's 200. Sometimes it's 250. I have actually stopped asking the production team because I want to be surprised just like the customers. So I don't know what they are, but they are as little as 50, as much as 500 is what we've seen in the past. So we got the diamond helmets, 8 spots to go in the diamonds as well. So that series is ridiculous. Believe it or not, Steven, only 18 diamond helmets left. Lawrence Taylor Authentic, the GOAT defensive player. Megatron, Calvin Johnson, the single-season receiving yard record holder on a Hydroflex. Trevor Lawrence, Flash Authentic. By the way, Scott, I got your score. Lions 24-17. We got the bust, Jerome Bettis, Hall of Fame running back, 8th all-time in rush yards, still out there. We got Travis Kelce, the best tight end in football, period. And then Marshawn Lynch, the biggest Skittles lover of them all, Steven. Would you agree?
Yeah.
I know Derrick Rose likes Skittles too.
I know, but
he liked his candy.
He did. Both people don't want to be marketed, though.
Yeah.
but
right, because you're a basketball player and football player marketing candy.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to eat the candy. So Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode still out there. That is 6 photoed headliners in now 18 boxes, but we do still have Warren Moon, Eric Dickerson, Marshall Faulk. With these names, a 1 in 2 chance at a headliner. 1 in 2 sounds pretty good, Steven.
I was going to say with Marshawn, though, speaking of, he likes Skittles, Derrick Rose likes Skittles. Both players not too much into the whole endorsement thing, like personality-wise. They're just like, I don't really want to do that. So, yeah, Marshawn doesn't sign all the time.
He doesn't. We don't get him often in the break room. And, of course, in a double box break, what could you do? Win multiple things with one spot. Travis Kelce, Marshawn Lynch can be one in the same double box break with the AFC West. By the way, the quad box break in the vault, I love the possibility of Randy Moss, Adrian Peterson, Justin Fields, and also Jameson Williams, for example. $316, you get those 4 helmets. Given that we have a Hydroflex Moss, a custom Peterson, we're looking at probably over $3,000 value for just $316. It is possible. Anything is possible. 4 spots left in the jerseys. We are down to 2 jerseys left. We did pull all the photo headliners, but the 2 jerseys left will have a bonus prize. It'll be a treat that comes with the jerseys. 6 to go on the diamond single. Like I was saying earlier, Hydro Flexes. These are easily worth over $1,000. $87 for $1,000 plus helmet, Steven. That's pretty cool.
Right.
That's if you hit the Calvin Johnson. Now, a lot of these other ones not worth quite that much, but they're still worth considerably more than $87. That is for sure. Slab break. We have 3 spots left. We got ourselves so many Hall of Famers in here. The 2 best Packer quarterbacks maybe ever. I mean, look, Brett Favre's in that discussion, but we have an Aaron Rodgers rookie card, Bart Starr autograph card. We have the best tight end again, Travis Kelce. Top 5 quarterbacks in the league, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts. 9.5 graded Steve Smith, one of the all-time fastest receivers, and a Becca 10 autograph. We got all-day Adrian Peterson. And then we have a dual-signed Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson, legendary Raider running backs.
I do want to let you know the Oink double has filled. So
the football double is filled. That's coming up.
30.
Thank you, Steven, out of 30 boxes. So real quick, headliners left in the minis. Hines Ward, Brian Dawkins, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Rondé Barber, and the great John Elway. This football series is coming up. All the headliners left. All the headliners left in the slabs, and just 3 spots left in our insane vault with all these sick headliners. Come and get them, Steven. So Oink is coming up. Oink double box break. So football double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers here. We got Amanda, we got Richard, we got Mike, we got Courtney. What are you thinking, guys? Double box break. Oink, oink. Let's go. This should be a fun series to do tonight. Oh, okay. Monday Night Football. Here we go.
Or not. Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my link to work, Steven. It's being shisty. So, look at those helmets the Lions are wearing. We have one of those in our Black Box series with Amon-Ra St. Brown. You like those new lids they have, Steven?
I do.
They're clean. What do you have tonight for the game? Any bets?
I have little player parlays. But no, nothing like Lions -7 or anything like that.
Okay. Well,
I'm not too good with these big spreads.
I've got Lions -7 and I've got Lions -3.5 in the first half. So actually, my bad. Let me get these Oink on there. I'm just gonna put Oink, Steven. 1 through 30. So if you are looking at the ticker, it is 1 through 30 on the Oink. My apologies. That has been updated. And I'm gonna go ahead and update that for the wheel as well. So I'm gonna call it footballs. So no numbers, Steven. That means I'll head to the wheel. I'll let the wheel pick our 2 numbers. Good luck, everyone. Hope everyone wins big tonight. Look at Courtney. She is all class. Courtney had her first ever wins in break room history last night, Steven. Safe to say, she was #pumped. All right, spinning this wheel. We got ourselves... Well, box 31, it's 1 through 30, so Steven, it's going to be 30 is the closest. And let's see the next one. Another high one, so it's going to be 30 and 29. No, once we get knockout 27 through 28, Steven, I will go ahead and go to the 25 wheel, which we have for our slab cards.
All right, and then the vault will follow.
Cool. Moving and grooving in the break room. Just the way we like it, right?
Absolutely.
We got a lot of ladies in this break. Amanda, Courtney, and then of course we got the gentlemen as well, Richard and Mike in the break. I feel like this is like the common name break. Amanda, Richard, Mike, and Courtney.
Possible.
My name is Common, not so, I'm not going to use the joke Common, so not so often.
Not so American Common.
Right? So dice roll was 8, my lucky number. 6, 7, and 8. All right, Mike, you're up top. You've got the NFC North. Right below Mike is Courtney Sim in the NFC South. Richard Steinbach, NFC East. We got the NFC West, Courtney. AFC North is Courtney. Richard, AFC North. Amanda, AFC East. And Courtney's got the AFC West in our football break. So double the boxes, double the fun coming up. We have an even better break to follow in the vault. And hopefully we'll have jerseys soon. Only 4 to go in the jerseys. We also have a slab double that filled up, Steven. So stuff is a-selling tonight. So this is what I call the hot dog boxes, Steven. The footballs. So 2 footballs coming up. 29 and 30 in here. Woo! Man, it's getting cold out there, right? It's kind of frisky. It's fridge-like weather. It's the refrigerator, William Perry. Member of the 85-86 Bears, the greatest football team of all time. Got in the end zone in that Super Bowl, William Perry. That is Mike Horgan in the NFC North. Congrats on your fridge football.
Right.
PSA certified on Mr. William Perry. All right, good start, Mike. Mike Horgan doing it right here at UA, Steven. So, love the fridge. Last year for Christmas, I gifted my girlfriend's mom an autographed William Perry mini, which I got here from Ultimate Autographs. She just about cried, Steven. She was in tears. It's her favorite football player of all time. So definitely an awesome, awesome hit right there for Mike. I'll tell you what, any of these hits for 21 or 42 bucks are pretty cool, Steven.
Right.
Now, obviously, if you want the only, the quarterbacks, only the receivers, the really, really, really high-level names, the vault and the diamonds, but you get a William Perry for 42 bucks like Mike did, you're probably pretty happy. I would be at least, Steven. No doubt about that. And this is only a 30-box series. What does that mean? It means it's going to fly.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to fly fast. 30 of 30 coming up. Uh-oh. 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 It is time for a headliner, Steven.
Let's go.
We got ourselves this insane Jim Kelly autographed Duke Wilson football. He played in 4 straight Super Bowls, the only quarterback to do that, Steven. Pro Football Hall of Famer, multi-time Pro Bowler, Buffalo Bill legend, AFC East. Jim Kelly for Amanda Fredborg. What's up, Amanda? She's pretty new in the break room, Steven. New to playing breaks, certainly not new to winning.
No.
Okay, Amanda says, Courtney. I love the fridge even though I'm from Boston, but don't tell, says Mike. No problem, Mike. We do get a lot of great Boston area athletes, like a certain guy named Tom Brady, Steven. We see him quite a bit, don't we?
We do.
So you're in the right break room. Okay, Amanda, said Courtney. Thank you, says Amanda. Jim Kelly. And would you look at Courtney? Ever classy, Steven. She had all those spots in the break, did not win. Instead of, getting upset, Courtney is full of class, which is just the way we like to see it, Steven. This break room is the classiest break room on the internet. In my opinion, of course. I'm a little biased, but I think it's true.
He's only a little biased.
Just a little bit. Need some Colts. Love in the break, says Scott. So, Scott, we do get quite a bit of Colts in the break room. Something that you'll hear me say a lot, Steven, is that don't only get focused on the headliners, right? The photoed headliners are what the headliners are, but that does not mean that we don't get Colt players as filler hits. Obviously, very often, Peyton Manning was just in our break room like 3 days ago, Steven. So, a lot of Peyton Manning, not at the moment, but we get him a lot. We had Johnny Unitas the other day. But as far as Colt players we always get that may not be headliners, how about Dwight Freeney? How about Robert Mathis? Those are huge names in the break room. We just had a Quiddy Pay yesterday, so don't you worry, Scott. We got plenty of Colts, whether they're photoed headliners or not. Is Dickerson a Colt? That's another great question. Eric Dickerson, Kyle Disler. I'm going to check, because I did get sent over a list. He is sometimes a Colt, sometimes a Ram hit. I will look after we get caught up on these breaks, Steven, because I do want to fly through these breaks. A vault single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. We got Ron in Sulaco. Scott's in here. James Strode. Corey Appleby. That guy definitely likes Applebee's, Steven. You think that's where he eats? He is the biggest Applebee's fan of them all.
That's a bold presumption.
You know what? I think he definitely does not get annoyed at that comment. Instead, he embraces it and says, hey, can I get a discount at Applebee's because my name is Appleby? I mean,
if it's pronounced that way.
It's probably Appleby, but I can still make corny jokes with apples. I could say, like, hey, Apple, you like apples? I have an abundance of corny jokes, Steven. Don't you worry.
He's been storing them.
I've been storing them.
There's a book he keeps under the desk.
That's what I do.
It just gets bigger every day.
It gets bigger every day. We got box 10. That is, I believe, from Logan. It is Appleby, Steven. I told you. Appleby. Well, hey, I have a question for all the new people. That is Scott and Corey in particular. What teams do you guys like? What's your favorite squad? Actually, I can already guess Scott, because he said, can we get some Colts? He's probably a Colts fan. How about you?
Box 10 in the vault?
Box 10 in the vault. The messy box, the GOAT box here, Steven. Coming up in our vault break. Scott is Colts all day. Well, Scott, the Ultimate Autographs Fantasy Team has Jonathan Taylor. And we here at UA would like to say we have nothing against Zach Moss, but we don't want to see any more Zach Moss carries. Just give it to Jonathan Taylor.
And you guys paid him a good amount of money, so I feel like it's the same.
Feed him the ball, baby, all day. I've been here before, but it's been a couple years. Colts for me as well. 5 years season ticket holder. Ooh,
Nice.
That's awesome. Man, these guys should have been here last week when we had the Peyton Manning Hydroflex. But, like I said, we do get a lot of Colts in the break room. We just had a Robert Mathis custom authentic that wasn't even a headliner, Steven. So, would love some luck. I see what you did there, Scott. Andrew Luck. We have had Andrew Luck in the break room before, Steven. We had recently an Andrew Luck autographed slab card, actually. So 8 clicks on the dice roll. We got ourselves Robert Boulay in the NFC North and his favorite division, NFC South. Bob spends most nights, Steven, pleading with the break room gods to get him the NFC South. That's his favorite spot. We got Corey in the NFC East, Logan NFC West, Ronnie AFC North, James AFC South. There's Corey Appleby again, AFC East, and Scott Wentworth, AFC West. Scott's a second-year season ticket holder as well. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
We actually, we used to have a lot of Colt fans. We haven't had as much recently,
I will
but they're
say
back.
this: if there's a team that's leading in quote unquote season ticket holders that we know of, it's the Colts.
Yeah.
By a mile.
You remember that guy, Tony? What was his name? Then we have Katrina, of course.
Yeah.
And her husband as well.
Man, I remember he was a big time. He was named their biggest fan or whatever, wasn't he?
Tony? Was it Tony? I think he had a username and then his Facebook name was different. I want to say it was Tony.
Yeah, I forgot, but
He was a legend.
He just pops in the chat one time. He can remind us.
Yeah. We got box 10 coming up. Box 10 in the vault. This is the mixer. It's primarily authentic helmets, it seems like so far. All the headliners are authentic, but there is some jerseys, some minis, some rep helmets mixed in as well. Hence the term mixer. Oh, well, look at this. The winner of this gets a vault key, Steven.
Okay, we're back with the vault key.
So, do you believe in box number mojo? Well, I certainly do, because Logan Grove gave us the box number, and he is getting one of the best linebackers in football. How about Fred Warner on the custom jersey? He is the big key to that 49er defense. Fred Warner is absolutely fantastic. Multi-time Pro Bowler. He's got tons of tackles every year. He was actually probably disappointed this weekend with how the defense looked, actually. Joe Burrow made that defense look human, but Fred Warner is phenomenal. Two-time Pro Bowler, two-time first-team All-Pro. He actually already has 695 career tackles, Steven, and he's only been playing ball since 2018 in the pros. Not bad for a third-round pick out of BYU.
Nope.
So, Logan Grove, congrats on your fantastic hit right there, Fred Warner. So, Logan, you get a bonus gift card, sir. Would you like Vault Box A, B, C, D, or E? So, typically speaking, Steven, the Vault keys go inside what is considered the little bit lower level hit in the series. So, if this is a lower level hit, this is a good series, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You not only get Fred Warner, you also get a gift card, money to spend in the break room. So he wants C. All right, so Vault Box C, Steven. So put C in B. I just put A, B, and D, and E. Okay, that works.
Well, that works.
I just had A through E written down, but this works.
C, right?
C. You know what I heard, Steven? I don't know how true this is, but if you ever take a multiple choice test and you have no idea what the answer is, choose C.
Yeah.
It's the most commonly multiple choice test answer.
I don't know who created that thought or what numbers back up that statement, but that's generally what I did if I had no idea what was going on.
Exactly. ACT, I was like, C, C, C. Actually, I scored pretty good on the ACT, but there was definitely quite a bit that I didn't know.
I wouldn't say school is my favorite thing in the world.
That's okay. You don't get tested in schooling here, just memorabilia. So good get on the Fred Warner for Logan. And he's got a bonus gift card coming up. Something about the Niners today. We had CMC earlier today. Now we got Fred Warner. Are we going to have Joe Montana next, maybe, Steven?
Maybe.
These are the answers that we need. Logan Grove in a groove here in the break room. What up, Logan? Fred Warner. Such an easy broadcaster name. You know, nothing complicated. It's not Giannis Antetokounmpo. Just Fred Warner.
Both the best players in their positions.
Probably. All right, so the vault box with your bonus gift card, Sir Logan. This one just does not want to budge. There we go. Oh, not bad, Steven. Congratulations to Logan. You are taking home a $100 Ultimate Autographs gift card.
Right? That's not bad.
Yeah, Steven will send that money to your account. What can $100 buy you? You get a vault single that's, a $79 spot. You can get some helmets that are worth well over $1,000, Steven.
Any single spot break in our room, for sure.
You would profit.
Yeah.
Period. So, good job, Logan. He's got some free money maybe for the next vault. Or the diamonds, or he can get multiple spots in the jerseys or the footballs. A lot of options. So, slab double coming up. Double the boxes. This is the one series that we let the wheel decide. I don't ask you guys on box numbers. There is one thing I haven't done, Steven. We've been super busy. I will have to drag over the Gorilla video eventually.
Okay.
Because that is something that we haven't played in a while.
Who was the first player winning the footballs? The NFC North hit?
It was the fridge, William Perry.
William Perry.
So let's do box 9 for the slab break. And we got ourselves box 11.
Okay.
So 9 and 11 coming up for the slab double box break. We have not done either of those, so that works. 9 and 11 on the way.
$100 for Mr. Grove, right?
$100.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Right?
I mean, look, he's going to play the breaks anyway. Now he gets the free spot. We had a guy recently get an $84 gift card, jumped in the diamonds and hit an authentic. So he actually paid $3 for it, Steven.
Yeah,
That's pretty
nice,
good.
Right?
8 clicks, Patrick Woods in the NFC North. We got Richard Stainback in the NFC South, NFC East, NFC West. Todd Garbett, thank you, Stevens, got the AFC North. Patrick Woods in the AFC South. Richard in the AFC East. And would you look at who snuck back in the break room? Who let this guy in? Aaron King, remember that guy?
Yeah.
A long-time customer. What's up, Aaron King? Hope all is good, sir. Definitely good to have you back in the breaks. So we'll get started with 9 first. 9 of 25. One of my favorite nicknames in sports. It's Pocket Hercules. Back at 10 autograph, 9 mint grading, Maurice Jones-Drew slab card. Multi-time Pro Bowler, former All-Pro running back, Steven. Led the league in rushing 1 year, multiple 1,000-yard rushing seasons. Nice hit right there. Patrick Woods in the AFC South. Maurice Jones-Drew. Very cool. We had a guy in the early show who was a big Jaguar fan, and I was telling him we got a bunch of Jaguars in the room. We have these Colt fans in the room. They're like, where are the Colts at? They are out here, Steven. May not necessarily be photoed headliners, but every team is represented in the break room at one time or another, Steven. So good get there for Patrick in the slab double. Good start for him. He could still win another one, Steven.
Right.
Patrick could be just getting started in here. That's the way, Patrick. Nice get, brother. Kyle Dissel looking for a diamond single. All right. That'd be nice. Diamond single, only $87 a spot. Kyle Dissler looking for number 87, Travis Kelce in that break. Or the Megatron. I mean, everyone's looking for the Megatron. Let's be honest, Steven. That's Megatron for you. I kind of really want to see that one. I mean, if the Elway's my 1, I would say the Calvin Johnson's my 2 of helmets I most want to see. How about you?
Yeah, I would have to say that as well. Those are the guys I want to see.
So, good get on Maurice Jones-Drew, Patrick. They've had some good running backs. Fred Taylor, Leonard Fournette, Maurice Jones-Drew. More recently now, Travis Etienne. Jackson will get some good backs. Box 11 next. 11 of 25. Woo! Woo, baby! He is back in the break room. What's up, Aaron King? Not 1, but 2 autographs. The Mint 9 graded card. It is Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson.
Nice.
Marcus Allen, a former league MVP, Super Bowl MVP, pro and college football Hall of Famer, Heisman Trophy winner, just like Bo Jackson. Bo knows. 2 iconic running backs. One of the best athletes ever, Bo Jackson. And Steven, there's only been 3 of these cards made. This is number 1 out of 3. You're a big card guy. What do you say?
Yeah.
You either want the first one, the player number, or the last in the set. Is that correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This is the first in the set. It's Aaron King. Great hit. You got a Chief fan, a fellow Chief fan like me, Kyle Disler says, nice, the only 2 Raiders that matter. Well, Kyle said it, not me. I will say my favorite Raiders are actually John Madden and Fred Biletnikoff, Steven. But these are the 2 best, arguably 2 best running backs. Good job, Aaron King. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Jump in here in the breaks. Get back on track. Aaron King with the Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson dual signed. There we go, Kyle says. Madden, take that back. Yeah, John Madden is iconic. He's an icon. Pick for the Lions in the end zone. So that one is Aaron King. You got his order number, Steven? I know I pasted in MJD on accident, but
I can get his order
yeah,
number.
Aaron King, congrats, sir, on your dual sign slab. Yeah, I want to get John Madden in the break room. That'd be fun, Steven, don't you think?
I will. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
That'd be incredible. So Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson. Alrighty. Yeah, we haven't had any yet, Kyle Disler. No John Madden yet, but does not mean that we won't get him eventually. We have a jersey break coming up. Trick or Treat jersey single number 1. Drop me a box number. Our second to last jersey break, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
And then we drop the black box jerseys next.
But a guaranteed treat in here, no?
Yeah, it is a guaranteed treat. So 3-0 Lions early on. Well, Lions first half minus 3.5 looks okay. So come on, Detroit. I would love to see John Madden. We do get some coaches in the break room sometimes. Mike Ditka, Marv Levy. Those are some guys we have had in the past here. So I'll give you guys... There's only 2 numbers left. It's 19 or 30. So I'll give them a few more minutes. Otherwise, I will go ahead and let the wheel decide, Steven.
The wheel.
Yeah, right? The magical wheel here at UA.
It makes decisions.
It does make decisions. So we got ourselves a little showdown, right? Richard's got half the spots. Courtney's got half the spots. Courtney's ready. She wants box 30. The Stephen Curry box.
Let's do it.
30 works. Thank you, Courtney, on the box call. Appreciate it.
Big box 19.
All right, thank you, Steven. I'll get you guys set up for the randomization here in the Trick or Treat jerseys. Who's left in which one, Kyle? The headliners are gone. No photo headliners left. No, actually, I don't even think there's any secondary headliners left, but there is 2 treats left. Both of these boxes will contain a treat, because I've got 2 treats left in my magical bowl here. So 8 clicks. Courtney's got NFC North, South, and East. NFC West is Richard. AFC North is Richard. AFC South is Richard. AFC East is Richard. And Courtney's got the AFC West. 30 of 30 coming up. We had 3 and 5 chance at a headliner in the early show, and we pulled 3 straight headliners, Steven.
Ooh.
But like I said, we got treats everywhere, left and right. Winner of this break has won a treat, Steven.
Very nice.
We got ourselves one of the better running backs in the league. He's made a Pro Bowl, been over 1,000 yards multiple times. It's the Bengal back who found himself in the end zone yesterday, Steven. Beautiful orange jersey, the custom Joe Mixon.
Very nice.
So AFC North, Richard, congrats on your Mixon jersey here, sir. All right, Richard. Nice get, sir, on Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
So, I mean, the Bengals, Steven, they're back.
Yeah,
They are back.
Look back to a little form there.
Yeah, I mean, look, the quarterback's got his legs under him. The team is figuring it out. Better to get your bad ones out of the way early.
3-0 Texas.
Ooh, let's go! Max Scherzer pitching, right?
Yep.
Let's get him the W. I just want 5 innings from Max so we can register a World Series W, Steven. It will make the trade.
Did he not have
it.
one as a national?
Oh, he's got multiple.
I was going to say.
But I want one in this World Series, Steven. I want to feel like he helped them win the World Series.
I mean,
He wasn't good in the last series.
Let's just say it like this. What is one of the most important things to have on a good World Series team?
Leadership.
Okay.
Great pitching.
Yes.
Great pitching.
Yes, it's always great to have great leaders. But, I mean, great pitching, good bullpen, all that. Let's just say it like this. A lot of people don't like the Texas bullpen or pitching staff in any capacity. Losing DeGrom doesn't help any situation. So he contributes. So Scherzer's contributions are massive.
Well, let me flip that around. What if they get DeGrom next year and they have Scherzer and Evaldi and Montgomery? They've got I think a pretty decent staff actually.
Oh no, they do,
and they don't have to be amazing with that offense either.
But they're not guaranteed to go back.
Well, nothing is guaranteed in life, other than fun in the break room. That's the only thing I can guarantee.
The Oklahoma
in life.
City Thunder went to the NBA Finals like their 3rd year as a squad, and they're like, "Oh, this could be a regular thing for a decade."
And then they've dismantled the team altogether.
They never got back.
I can imagine Durant, Harden, and Westbrook. I mean, if those guys stuck together,
I can't imagine being like, Serge Ibaka.
They would have won.
We're gonna go with you.
All right, so 2 treats left. Look at Courtney saying, "Congrats, Richard."
Very nice.
So,
Courtney.
Richard, your bonus treat is a free black box mini helmet spot. So you're in the minis automatically, Richard. Should you win, you would win for free. So black box mini spot.
For Richard.
What up, Richard? Good job there. You got Joe Mixon and the black box mini.
That's a double whammy, too.
It's a double box break. You can actually win 2 minis in there. We had Ronnie and Salako do just that recently, Steven.
We are going to have a double box break anyway. But
Another double box break? Yeah, so Ronnie got a jersey trick-or-treat, and then he got a free mini with this free mini spot. So one more box left, one more treat left. Richard said, "Thanks, guys. You are very welcome." So oink, double number 2. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. The footballs seem to be flying, Steven.
Right.
So that's fine. Works for me. How'd the Rangers score?
3-run homer by Corey Seager.
I was going to say it was either Garcia or Seager was my guess.
Nope, Corey Seager.
And I mean, it was Seager. It was one of those two. Those guys.
Jeff Passan just tweeted ambush alert. First pitch bomb. Just how he tied the game in game 1.
Incredible.
Well, he's an experienced guy.
Corey asks, how long do you think the quad box Lion King break will take to fill? The Lion King quad, it's hard to say. I think if we get through another, 3 or 4 boxes and the Megatron doesn't come out, it could fill pretty quickly. It really is a matter of momentum in the break room. Steven, about a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, the quad box break in the diamond was the quickest selling break. We were doing 5, 6 of these, 7 of these a day. We were doing no singles. Lately, the single seems to be going the quickest, but I think we can knock out a diamond quad tonight. Why not? There's a lot of headliners left. 4 chances in that break. I would say it's possible tonight. If it doesn't happen tonight, spots carry over to tomorrow, Steven. Is Corey in the quad, or is he just wondering?
Yeah, he's the one in the quad.
Okay. So you did not miss the greasy ball, William. We got Logan saying down for a quad. Get in there, Logan. We got Chad, Mike, Braden, Courtney, Amanda, Aaron, and Corey in our football double box break. Double the boxes, double the fun. So let's see what we got here. And I'm going to look over my list that I got sent, Steven, just to double check on Kyle Dissler's question about the Eric Dickerson. Because that was a legitimate question, right? In the diamonds.
Yeah.
Is it a Colt or is it a Ram?
Yeah, it could be either.
Maybe it's an SMU helmet.
That'd be pretty sick, too.
That would be nasty. All right, let me see here. I got emailed this list. I got it on my phone. Eric Dickerson is a Ram helmet, Steven.
All right.
Ram authentic. So definitely Rams. So Chad, Mike, Braden, Amanda, Aaron, and Corey. I'll give you guys about 20 seconds here on a box call. 2 box calls, actually. Otherwise, to the wheel I shall go. We are closing in on more footballs. The single, only 4 to go. The mini helmet break, only 4 to go as well. And you got that guy as free spot too, Steven, right?
Yep.
Excellent.
I put it to 4 away.
Mike is in, looks for 12 and 23. Thank you, Mike.
23.
Oink, oink. 12 and 23 coming up. Should have bet the under on this game tonight. A low-scoring game, Steven.
Games seem to be doing that.
Yeah, a lot of them going low.
You said 12 and 23, right?
Yep. And that is correct, Kyle Dissler. NFC West could land you Dickerson and Falk in the same double box break. The Warren Moon, by the way, is a Viking lid. That could be paired with the Calvin Johnson in that break. So those are some fantastic options for you folks. Lions are driving though, Steven. So
I don't doubt that.
I'm liking this. I love their new helmets tonight.
The ones they were marketing?
Yeah. 25 catches over the last 2 games for Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a Lions record, even surpassing the great Megatron.
Wow.
Over a 2-game span. Although I bet you he didn't get as many 50 or 60-yard plays in that span as Calvin Johnson. You know,
No,
he could get
not.
4 or 5 catches for 200 yards. Megatron. What's that Randy Moss stat line you love?
3 catches, 167 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Randy Moss out there in the vault, by the way, in case you're wondering. That's the Thanksgiving rookie season, I think against Dallas that he did, right?
Yeah.
Oof, iconic,
Just
Steven.
what a day at the office.
Efficiency at the office.
Still haven't seen a line like that.
Right?
3 for 100 is absurd.
Yeah. Courtney Sim in the NFC North, Aaron King in the NFC South, Amanda Fredborg NFC East. We got Courtney Sim NFC West, Corey Appleby in the AFC North. Braden's got the AFC South, Chad's got the AFC East, and Mike's got the AFC West. We got 12 and 23 on the way. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the UA Live break room. Ooh. We got one of the best route runners in the game. Borderline top 10 receiver. Every single season he's healthy, Steven, over 1,000 yards. I mean, he is so consistent. 5-time Pro Bowler. It is Keenan Allen on the nice football right there. Mike Horgan, AFC West. Congrats on Mr. Allen. Had a big game against the Bears yesterday. But who doesn't have a big game against the Bears, right?
Right.
Their secondary is not necessarily their strong point. So nice get there on Keenan Allen, though.
Logan's in on the quad as he said he would be, so that's 6 to go.
Woo! What up, Logan?
Hey guys, you guys want to see 4 diamond boxes? This is the chance.
You know who strikes me as the guy who's going to get in there? Ron. Ron Richards.
Yeah.
He's definitely getting in. Ronnie and Sulaco said, I'll match whatever Ron does. So if Ron gets in the quad, Ronnie gets us down to 4, and that break happens tonight. And why is that, Steven? Why are we getting closer to that break? Because someone asked in the chat.
Yep.
If you want a specific break, put it out there in the chat. Your fellow customers always help you guys out. That is for sure. So, hot dang, it's my night, says Mike. Chad Kenny's looking for the Waddle. Jalen Waddle is out there in this series. Chad Kenny's got the AFC East. He's trying to Babe Ruth this thing, Steven, and call a shot. You know how they have the whole, like, if you could go back in time and witness a certain sporting event or moment,
right?
That'd be one of the ones I want to see. Did he really call a shot? What happened in that moment? There's a lot of interesting theories on the internet, but we'll never know for sure. All right, so do we have Jalen Waddle coming up here? Got this football in there nice and neatly for you, sir.
Thank you.
So 23 is next. The MJ box. Ooh, okay. Well, Amanda's heating up in the break room. Well, actually, hold on a second, Steven. I'm so used to the recently, I gotta double check this. So if it's a non-team ball, we go with the longest tenure of a specific player. This is a Darren Sproles football.
Ooh.
So we gotta do the whole tenure thing. I'm gonna show
the 10-year thing.
I'm gonna show these guys exactly what I'm referring to, Steven. So we go off the longest games played with the franchise, not seasons. So let's see here. 61 games for Philadelphia, 78 games for the Chargers. So the Darren Sproles, who by the way is a 3-time Pro Bowler, he's got the single season record for punt return, kick return, rushing, and receiving yards combined, the all-purpose record. So that's going to be an AFC West hit because he played the most games with San Diego. We go off of most regular season games played, not postseason. It's not the most seasons, the most games played. So Mike doubles up in this break, Steven.
Just like that.
He got Keenan Allen and Darren Sproles, 2 Chargers with 1 spot. This man is on fire in the break room.
Just like that.
And this, I'm pretty sure, is 43. I think he only wore 43. That's what his page says. The 7 just looks like a 3. As you see on his reference page, William, and obviously I watched a lot of the games, he was always 43. So I think just the 7 looks like or the 3 looks like a 7.
He was 43 for every team he played for. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was only 43.
Smart on his part, because how often do you think 43 is taken?
Not often, right?
You're right, exactly.
He likes the number.
Yeah.
Go for it. But that is a great point, though. William obviously is always paying attention. Let's just say I'm trying to think of a guy who wore separate numbers. Because if he put his number on there, we would go off the team.
Randy Moss wore separate numbers.
He wore 18 for the Raiders.
Yep.
If it said Randy Moss 18, 81 for the Patriots. So if it was Randy Moss football with the number 81, it would be a Patriot hit.
Yep.
So William does bring up a good point. But this is just simply, sort of, not misspelling, just, not legible on that 3. Mike, you did pick the right numbers, man.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. He needs to play the breaks and play the lotto, because it's his night tonight, right? Keep it going, Mike.
This is the time.
This is certainly the time for him. Mike Horgan. And maybe he takes a shot at some of these more expensive breaks. Obviously, you'll hear me say it all the time, the speed flexes, the chromes, the hydro, Steven. The items in the diamond helmets are worth way more than the footballs, for example. The vault, worth way more. So when you're hot, maybe you take a little bit of a bigger risk just so you can win bigger, right? So, literally a filler hit in the diamond helmets is worth more than a headliner in the footballs. So something to think about as you heat up in the breaks. He says, I will. He'll play the breaks and the lotto because Mikey Mike is on fire tonight.
No, it went away in the oink single.
Okay, these footballs, they may not last.
This was as anticipated, though.
As anticipated, yeah. The room's been a little bit quieter.
Actually, it says it's sold out. So.
You guys get these lower level breaks that don't cost much. Everyone comes out to play. That's just the way it is. We know that. This is why we offer up different entry points. But maybe without having the black box jerseys too, Steven, with Trick or Treat being up a little bit, this did make a lot of sense. Oink, oink.
Yep, we're gonna have the single coming up here.
All right, single coming up.
1 second.
Steven's getting that list finalized, but I will go ahead and ask you for the box numbers. Football single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Ooh. Kyle got a steal of a trade in fantasy. Traded Adams and Olave for A.J. Brown.
Wow, yeah, you did.
I mean, depends on what your depth is, because, I mean, A.J. Brown right now, he's probably the second best fantasy receiver, right? Yeah. I mean, with Jefferson hurt, it's got to be Tyreek and then Brown. But Adams gets a lot of touchdowns. I do think he's going to do better down the stretch, but...
I think their quarterbacks are better than Adams.
Yeah, that's true. Courtney wants box 9. So she's in that football break, I'm guessing, Steven.
Yep.
Box 9, it shall be, Courtney. Man, not a lot of points in this Lions-Raiders game. We have just as many runs in the baseball game right now, Steven.
Right.
Although there's about to be a field goal here.
They didn't get the touchdown? I think they were first and goal on the 2.
I think they got a penalty or something because they were third and goal on the 10 or something.
They were disastrous.
So it happens. Corey, Amanda, Mike, Blake, and Courtney in this football break. Lions minus 3.5 though, Steven. First half line. We are
quarter?
on track.
In the second quarter.
Second quarter, 12 minutes to go. The Raiders are showing no signs of scoring. None whatsoever. So it might happen, Steven. They're not a great scoring team. The Raiders have not scored many points this year. That's for sure. Thank you, sir. Box 9 in the Oink football series. Thank you, Courtney, for the box call there. Break room is popping right now, Steven. It's only 7:59, only the start of things. It's going to be an epic night here at UA. So 8 clicks. We got Blake up top. You've got the NFC North. NFC South is Mike. Courtney's got the NFC East, NFC West, AFC North. Corey's got the AFC South. Amanda, AFC East. And Mike, you've got the AFC West here in our Oink Oink. So that is great. So good stuff here. We got 9 of 30 on the way. We've been ripping through these footballs left and right. A lot of big names in here. We were just talking about this guy. He is currently playing in the game as we speak. And my goodness, Mike Horgan. Somebody call the Burridge Fire Department.
Yes, sir.
Because this man can't stop, Steven. Devontae Adams autograph football right here.
All right.
This is phenomenal, Mike. That's the AFC West on the Adams. This is insane. Led the league in receiving touchdowns last season. Led the league in receiving touchdowns twice. He's consistently a top receiver in the NFL. Mike in the AFC West. What a get here with his Devontae Adams football, Steven.
Nice, man. Very, very nice.
And now that he's no longer, a Packer player, us Bear fans can appreciate his greatness. That's what I like to say, Steven.
It's true.
So good job, Mike. Wow, Mike, go play the lotto, said Courtney, right? That's what I'm saying, Courtney. He says, get out. Get out. No, man. This is getting out of our break room and getting shipped to your address, man. That's what's getting out. Devontae Adams autograph football. Man, that's great, Steven. That is fantastic. So, what are we doing next?
The real question?
I mean, for sure more of these footballs. I would like to get some of these authentics done, though. And some of these vaults done. Authentic helmet break. 5 to go in the single, 6 to go in the quad. This is all authentics. There's no minis, no jerseys, no rep helmets in here. 100% authentic helmet series. There's only 18 authentics left, Steven. And we have 6 photoed headliners left. Lawrence Taylor on the Lunar. One of the best defensive players ever. Heck, let's be honest. The best defensive player ever, LT.
Yeah.
We got Calvin Johnson on the Hydro Flex. Top 10 receiver ever for me. I don't care how early he retired. He is easily top 10 because we talk about it all the time. In his prime, it might be Randy Moss and maybe Jerry Rice, the only guys I'm taking over Calvin Johnson.
Right.
Trevor Lawrence on the Flash Authentic. One of the best young quarterbacks in the league. Has his Jaguars at 6-2. Again, these authentic helmets, Steven, are worth more than anything else in the break room, right? You hit an authentic filler, it's worth more than any other headliner you can win in any other series but the Vault, of course. You know, the Vault series, the headliners are also ridiculous. Jerome Bettis is still available. Travis Kelce, the best tight end in football. And Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch. So let's get these breaks moving. Let's see a Lion King here. So Mike did play the Diamonds. There we go, Mike.
Yeah, I got a spot in that.
And he says, I have never had a night like this. Well, it goes in streaks. What's the saying? You have your good nights, you have your bad nights, and then every once in a while, everything just comes together, and you do what Mike is doing right now, which is just winning everything.
Yeah.
And sometimes when a guy goes on a run, we're looking at, 6 spots, 7 spots, all 8 spots. I'm looking at Mike's orders. 1 spot, 2 spots. He's got 1 spot in here. So what does that mean if you're winning with 1 spot in the break room, Steven? That means you're consistently getting tons of value, profiting big time on your investment. We got Gary saying, helmets are sick, brah, aren't they? The helmets are sick in the break room. I definitely love the helmets. My favorite items to pull in the room, Steven, are the helmets. And the ones in this series, in particular, the Vault, Mike Evans, Chrome Flex, Adrian Peterson, Custom, Authentic. We got the Josh Allen, Randy Moss, Justin Fields. We did pull the Josh Allen, but Jim Brown's still out there. The John Elway, Rip Flex, TJ Watt, Joe Montana, Devontae Adams, Trevor Lawrence. Take a look at this one. The John Elway lid. I mean, maybe Mike jumps in the Vault too, Steven. This series it's like really hard to choose, right? What's better, the Vault or the Diamonds?
Yeah,
it's
right.
Like
what do you want to go after?
Choosing between your first and second kid. It's just not fair. So, for me, I think the Vault has better headliners, which means if you hit a headliner, it's going to be better, but the Diamonds has better non-headliner hits. So, and it's all authentic. You have that knowledge of knowing it's all authentic in the Diamond. But looking at these helmets, these are, these are things that you want to, like a kid at the candy store, Steven. That's what I feel like right now with how nice these are. He was saying Elway looks sick. Yeah, that Elway is nice. Did Corey get a spot in the Vault mixer? Corey Appleby?
I think so.
Which one did he get into?
Corey, he got in the Vault single, which we did.
Got
a couple spots in there.
So, Corey, you were in that Vault single, and that break did fill up. So, I just did both. How's that? That's great, Mike. Could be money well spent while you're hot here in the break room, Steven, right?
Yes, it could be.
It could be money well spent. Jimmy G stat line today, Steven. 1 of 6, 12 yards, and a pick.
Oof.
That's tough. That is tough. Corey missed it, yeah. That's all right, Corey. The break did happen. So if you're looking to be in the vault, you gotta hop back in, right?
If you look at the bottom, it might be the second break we did this show.
Yeah, I pulled it up. He saw it.
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying if you actually want to watch the break.
Oh yeah.
It's the second one from the beginning of the show.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
That's what I love, Steven. All our breaks are available on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can watch it live, or you can rewind. You can watch it the next day. You can watch it 2 days later. All of that is a possibility for these guys.
All right, we're going to have a Mile High Mini.
Woo! Let's see the Cheetah. Let's see Justin Jefferson. Let's see John Elway. Those are all great hits in that series. So I'll put this in mini double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, for our minis. Yeah, they had like their 3rd string, like practice squad quarterback in. Sean says, did you see the Giants had -9 passing yards yesterday?
That's impressive.
It's
actually impressive.
It's bad. It is bad.
And Otara Taylor got hurt.
Yeah, he did. The guy that played for him was not good, Steven.
His name was DeVito.
Danny DeVito's kid.
Maybe.
No, it wasn't, but that'd be funny. Well, the Lions just got a lot more than that passing yards in the last play, Steven. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That's what they do.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Those helmets are just gorgeous.
Get me that cover, Steven, and get me I have Goff's alternate pass yards at 235.
Yeah.
So that was a big play for that as well. So what do we think? Blake, Corey, Amanda, Richard, and Walter. We got Walter Duncan with 13. Thank you, Walter. Actually, 13 has been done already.
And it's a double. It's a minis.
So it's 2 numbers. But numbers are scrolling at the bottom of the ticker. Minis, we got 2, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 through 18, 21, 23 to 29, 31 to 32, and then 34. So Amanda wants 10. 10 works. That's going off the ticker. And then it is first come, first serve. Walter Duncan wanted 9 and 29. So which one would you rather have, Walter? Because Amanda did get first dibs with 10.
So 10.
And Corey was a little bit late with 6. So for sure 10, Steven. And let's see what Duncan wants 29. All right. I want to have a bet that I don't sweat, Steven. I want the Lions to win by like 25 tonight. 30, right?
That's fair.
It's looking good. They're about to be in the red zone, maybe on the goal line here. Looking to go up 13-0. So Blake, Corey, Amanda, Richard, and Walter.
9 and 29, sorry, or 10 and 29?
10 and 29.
Why? I didn't remember.
We got Messi and LeGarrette Blount. I think I said 9 and 29 is what Walter was looking for, but Amanda got 10 in first.
Okay. 10 and 29.
So 8 clicks. Walter up top's got the NFC North. We got Blake in the NFC South. Let's see. NFC East is Walter as well, Steven.
Mr. Mike's football.
Yeah, Devontae Adams football. Congratulations, Sir Mike.
Grab this.
Nicely done. So Amanda in the NFC West. Walter's got the AFC North. Richard, AFC South. Walter, AFC East. And Corey, you're in the AFC West. Only one more treat left, Steven. So, there you go. We got 10 and 29 coming up on the Mile High Minis. Oh my God. Here's a blast from the past, Steven. We got a Hall of Famer, a Hall of Fame lineman, Alan Faneca.
Oh, that's a good one.
I've never seen that here in the break room. Walter Duncan in the AFC North. You've got Alan Faneca, sir. All right, that's different, Steven.
Right.
That is different there for Walter. Nice get. So nothing but Hall of Famers or, modern current superstars Alan Faneca made 9 Pro Bowls in a row at one point. So he was a Steeler, a Jet, and a Cardinal. Member of the NFL 2000s All-Decade Team. 6-time first-team All-Pro. I've never seen this name in the break room. That is something unique, right?
First time for everything.
That is JSA certified. LSU Tiger in college, Alan Faneca. So nice hit, says William. You know, I know why William likes this specifically, Steven, because William is here, you know, regularly, almost every night. He sees a lot of great hits in the room, but he sees some of the same hits, you know, over and over here and there. But nothing the same about this one. Fresh name in the break room, Alan Faneca. Courtney says, 3 left in the diamond. Let's go. Let's go, Courtney. Cannot wait for that. In the words of Bart Scott, Steven, can't wait.
Right.
Can't wait. Walter. It's not Tim Duncan. It's Walter Duncan here in the breaks. I was looking at it. I was like, did Mike finally lose a break? But Mike wasn't in this one. So I guess it makes sense. Someone else has to win at some point, right?
Someone does.
The Lions set up for a field goal, Steven?
Probably.
Hey, that's all right. They're still in line to cover. Just don't give up any touchdowns.
Right.
29 is next in the mini double box break. Double the boxes. I would, but I'm in the quad, he says. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, this is a nice Jaguar salute to service. We got the Hall of Fame lineman break. The first Jaguar in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It is Tony Baselli, Hall of Fame 22, former All-Pro, multi-time Pro Bowl lineman, one of the best to ever do it in the AFC South. It is Richard Steinbach. What's up, Richard? Nice hit here on your Tony Baselli, Steven. Okay.
Yeah, nice hit.
Okay. Okay, Richard. Something different right here. It's the salute to service. Of course, saluting our troops. The USA flag on here. This is dual signed Beckett QR code and the Prova sticker as well. All of our items, of course, Steven, are authenticated. Everything is 100% legit here. Certified, authenticated. Good job, Richard and Walter, in that break. So what's our closest break right now, Steven?
For first break page. 3 to go on the diamonds. We know that one.
Okay.
6 to go on the diamond quad.
Okay.
5 to go on the next football single.
Yeah, that's going to go.
Yep, and then everything else is past the 50-yard line.
All right, so let's go, guys. Get those spots moving. Let's see some heat. Let's see that Calvin. 3 more, says Kyle Disler. Yeah, but I have a question for you, Kyle. Would you be okay with getting the AFC West and getting Travis Kelce instead? Something tells me he'd be like, yeah, that's okay.
I can accept that.
I'll take a Travis Kelce authentic.
I guess.
I guess. I guess I'll take it. T. Kelce. A lot of Lion fans in Halloween spirit tonight. We got Halloween spirit here. One more treat left in our trick-or-treat bowl, Steven. We knock out the trick-or-treat jerseys, and we are in the books. So, Diamond Single, who's on that break, Steven?
The Diamond Single consists of Kyle Disler, Corey Appleby, Mike Organ, and Courtney Sim times 2.
All right, so Courtney's got 2 spots. Everyone else has 1. I can tell you this. There's not an authentic in here that's not worth more than $200. They're all worth more than that. So anyone that wins this break is going to profit big time. The Megatron worth over $1,000, of course, Steven. That Hydro Flex. This is with only 18 boxes left. This is kind of the prized possession in this break. This is the one that, you know, a lot of these guys want to see. Well, yo, says Tony Rosati. What's up, Tony?
Tony.
William wants more footballs. He wants that Bob Greasy, Steven.
Can't blame him.
That is William's favorite player, Mr. Bob Greasy. So, look at that Hydro Flex, man. This thing is ridiculous. This is probably one of the top 3 or 4 helmets, both value-wise and look-wise. I mean, I think the Elway might be worth more in the vault, but maybe the Randy Moss, Steven. But these are all fantastic. Emmett will also work, says William. Emmett Smith out there in the football's NFL's all-time leading rusher.
I guess one of the best Cowboys of all time will
He's
be good for a Cowboys fan.
He's a legend. Tony says Viking season is over. Not if you talk to George Rodine, Tony. He thinks their season has just begun. He's calling for Brady to the Vikings, Steven.
Hey, you never know. What if this backup's the guy?
I
doubt it, but what if he is?
Yeah.
Walter Duncan just bought out an entire mini, so...
All right, Walter,
let us know a couple numbers.
Walter, 2 numbers in the minis, please, if I could spell.
What's our chase today? Vault, right?
The vault is the chase. Corey with a wonderful, wonderful update at the moment, Steven. 1 spot left in the diamonds. Brady won't even pick up his phone, even though he's got plenty of ties here. Brady ain't coming back. He's done, says Tony. He might actually be done, Steven.
I think he's done.
I think the older you get, the more you sit. If he doesn't come back this year, then he's definitely done. That's for sure.
I think he's just giving it all he has to.
He's done enough.
I mean, he played like 25 years now.
He should have retired 1 year earlier, but hey, he made his decision. It didn't work out last year, but hey, we all make mistakes. Even Tom Brady, Steven.
I mean, he's got to make one mistake, right?
Right? So... He got the double, then we have the diamond single. All right. He's looking for the Tyreek Hill, Steven, for the minis. That's a great one to chase. The fastest receiver in the game. Probably the best receiver in the game. Him or McCaffrey, for me, is the best non-quarterback offensive player right now, right?
Yep.
Do you have a preference? It's hard to choose.
Do I have my quarterback situation figured out?
Sure.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill? Okay.
But if I don't, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. So we got 2 and 11, Steven. Walter's about to get 2 W's here. And then we do have the diamond single to follow that. Look at that. Raiders moving the ball. They're trying to lose me my Lions minus 3.5 first half bet.
You said 2?
Yeah, I need a field goal here, Steven.
Yeah.
Think field goal. Let's get this field goal here. So 2 and 11 coming up. Then we have the diamonds. Probably football's not far behind. And just maybe a vault break, Steven, right?
Yeah. These are stacked right next to each other, Richard, just like that. So
ooh.
Maybe there's something, I don't know.
Nice and easy here for Mr. Richard. All right, I'll start with 2 first. Then I'll do 11 to follow. Do we have the cheetah in here, Steven? Walter's a man on a mission looking for Tyreek Hill in the minis. Well, it's not the cheetah, but it is a headliner. One of the best safeties of all time. 9-time Pro Bowler. We got Weapon X, Mr. 99 in Madden. It is Brian Dawkins.
Okay.
Beckett certified QR sticker on the back.
That's a headliner.
Congrats, Walter. Headliner hit on the B-Doc. I like that one, Steven. So, good get, Walter. Chat, I can check when I get a second, but as always, you can double check the break page. So, I'm guessing we're close on that football single, right,
It's
Steven?
5 to go.
5 to go. Thank you for that, Steven. 5 spots left in that football single. Cool. Works for me. Nice, says Duncan. Brian Dawkins. Tony says, Walter, got any Vikings? I have 3 Tyreek Hill Flash minis. Ooh. Okay. Tony's always looking for Vikings. That is for sure. All right. Good job, Walter. 1 more to go, Steven. Is he going to get Tyreek Hill in this next one, right? That'd be nice. I'm sure John Elway would be okay, too, right?
Right. Again, these are all just...
A lot of good possibilities. In my opinion, the 3 best headliners left in the minis are all still out there. Tyreek Hill, John Elway, Justin Jefferson. All headliners in this fantastic series. He's got some full-size Jared Allen. Raiders in the end zone, Steven. Still plenty of time for the Lions to get a field goal,
How much
though.
time left?
2:56.
Oh, yeah. They can go down there.
Josh Jacobs
Chuck
with
one
the
in.
rushing touchdown. All right, the second box for Walter. I love this. This is arguably the greatest Mizzou football player of all time. Steve and I went to Mizzou. One of the best tight ends ever. Hall of Fame 95 inscription, Kellen Winslow.
Great hit.
It is Beckett certified and Provo certified. QR sticker on the back there. This is a clean autograph. 2 times led the NFL in catches as a tight end, Steven. Talk about a man well ahead of his time, Kellen Winslow. Bob Boulay had him as his second best tight end of all time. Kellen's a pro and college football Hall of Famer, 5-time Pro Bowler, NFL 1980s All-Decade Team, part of the NFL 75th and 100th anniversary all-time team. Very cool, says Walter. Yes, indeed. Kellen Winslow. Let's go, Walter.
Go, Walter.
And that's how we do. Nice old school, says William. We talk about some of the cleanest autographs, Steven. This has to be in the top 10, right?
Right.
Look at this thing. If you had no idea, who signed this helmet, you can actually make this out. Kellen Winslow with the Hall of Fame 95 inscription. So back-to-back minis, back-to-back Hall of Famers for Walter Duncan. He didn't get the cheetah, but he did get some good stuff, Steven.
True that. Very true.
Which is one way to go about it if you really want something. Don't leave it to chance. Buy out all the spots, right? That is one way to go about it. Let me write this up for Walter because we do have a diamond break coming up. And I personally, Steven, cannot wait to get to it. I've been kind of itching for the diamond helmets, the vault helmets. I know we had a vault jersey in the first vault break. So I'm like, when's going to be our first authentic? Well, it's coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Coming up in the Lion Kings. It's not Mufasa and Simba. It's Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders. But the Barry is gone. Calvin is the big one that we're looking for. So Lion Kings number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number here for our diamond break. Who's it going to be? All the boxes left are on the ticker. And I think there's only 17 boxes left once we do this. Kyle Dissler looking for 15. The Patty box for the Chief fan. All right, Kyle, 15 works. Mike wanted 15 as well.
Oh, there must be something legit.
This must be something great in there. Mike's won a bunch of breaks, so that 15 has to be nice. Corey wanted 26, but 15 was first. So that's kind of spooky. Both guys wanted that. Kyle says Mahomes box for Kelsey. It makes sense, Steven, right?
Yeah.
It does make sense here in the UA Live break room. I'll get these guys randomized. Here is box 15, called out by KD. Not Kevin Durant, Steven. Kyle Dissler. So we got 8 times coming up here. 7 and 8. It is Mike Horgan up top in the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Corey Appleby. Courtney Sim in the NFC East. Kyle Dissler, NFC West. We got Courtney, AFC North. Corey, AFC South and East. And Ron's got the AFC West. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, Steven. The hottest guy in the break room at the current moment is Mike Horgan. He's got arguably the hottest helmet in the break room, Calvin Johnson here.
It's got the spot.
Is it meant to be here for Mikey Mike? Man has been on a heater, to say the least. Box 15 coming up. Do we have Megatron? Do we have Kelsey? Trevor Lawrence, the bus. There's a lot of great possibilities in this break. All right. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess it just makes sense, Steven. He's got another one. It's not the Megatron, but we do have one of the best defensive player of all time. It is Chris Doman with the Cancer Sucks inscription. So that is a very, very nice hit right there. Mike Horgan keeping it rolling here with the Chris Doman. Okay, Mike. That is a solid hit right there. He was a 8-time Pro Bowler, Steven. Led the league in sacks in 89. 150 and a half career sacks. That is fantastic. You are kidding me, says Mike. No, I'm not, Mike. It's all you, man. It's all you. It's everything he does is W, Steven, right?
No, absolutely.
That's incredible.
And then Mr. Duncan bought out another mini. So.
All right, looking for the cheetah again. So this is a fantastic Chris Doman lid. By the way, NFL official sack leader, Steven, 5th all time. History of football. That is nice. We got 21 and 32 on the minis, which works. I know I asked for guys to wait till I put it in, but since he's got the whole break, Steven, we know it's only him. 21 and 32 is good with me. So, good job, Mike.
So 21 and 32.
21 and 32. So, Chris Dolman. For Mike Horgan. And I know we didn't pull a headliner. What does that mean? The odds just got better at a headliner the next break. We should definitely run this back. I know Mike is going to be back in here because he is absolutely on fire. I mean, you can't leave until you lose, right? If he loses the break, then he can say, look, I lost finally, I'm done for the night, I'll walk out on top.
You got to huck him up.
But you got to lose a break before you stop playing, Steven, right? Mm-hmm. With the heater he's on, he's got to at least lose one before he says he's done for the night because this winning streak may never stop, Steven, right?
The way it's going.
The way it's going for Mike. He says that's right. Yeah, right on. Lions got it at the 44-yard line, Steven. So they're almost in field goal territory. Their own 44, but still. I guess that's in, that's almost in Tucker territory. Close, right?
Yep.
So a couple more first downs. They get a field goal here. They covered the first half spread. -3.5. That's what I'm hoping for. I know Walter's hoping for the cheetah. Tyreek Hill in the Mile High Salute mini helmets. Walter. What could we have in here for you, sir? We got the Slammin' Sammy Sosa box first. Box 21. Ooh. Had a big game last night, Steven. 10 catches, 79 yards, forming into one of the better tight ends in football. Cole Kmet on the Bears Lunar Mini. Walter Duncan with another one.
Okay.
I have Walter. Cole Kmet, former Notre Dame Irish tight end. So he's had his ups and downs with the Bears, but he's mostly up lately, Steven. He's kind of a bright spot in that offense. Like if DJ Moore's your best offensive player right now, he's probably the second best option in the passing game, Cole Kmet. So, good job, Walter. One more coming up. Is it going to be the cheetah, Steven? That is the question. Would love to see a Tyreek Hill. Oh, look at that. Lions are in field goal territory, Steven.
There you go.
Let's go, Detroit. Cole Kmet. And what's our closest break right now, Steven?
I think we're all past the 50.
On all of them?
On all of them. 6 to go in the Diamond Quad.
Ooh. All right. Good, guys. That means a lot of stuff is coming up. Big time momentum in the break room. Why stop now when we can keep it going, right?
Absolutely.
No reason to stop now.
You do have an oink single.
Of course I do. All right. That's coming up after the second mini here. Box 32. What do we have here for Sir Walter Duncan. Show me the cheetah. Not the cheetah, but this is a good filler hit. In the history of football, Steven, this is the NFL's third all-time leading rusher, Frank Gore. Think about all the great running backs, Steven, and Frank Gore is third all-time in rush yards. It is Beckett certified, QR sticker on the back there for Walter on his Frank Gore. Christina's ready for the trick-or-treat jerseys. All right, that'll be the last one, the last bonus prize, the last trick-or-treat jersey there could be coming up. So Frank Gore for Walter, and then we have Oink coming up. Let me write this up real quick on the Frank Gore.
Oink.
Then we'll do Oink Oink. I like the series
We
name.
should do Oink as the single and Oink Oink as the double box.
Ooh, I like that, Steven. All right, I like that idea.
If I say Oink to you, it's just one.
Just one, and if it's Oink Oink,
It's a double box.
that means it's two.
Yes.
I like that.
We can work with that.
I can get behind that idea. Stephen Ryan, the innovator. Having a child has sharpened his brain, right, Stephen?
You gotta be creative, right?
Gotta be creative, right? So one Oink here. So Oink.
Un Oink.
Number 2, go ahead and drop me a box number in our footballs break. I'll put Frank Gore away here. And I'm ready for some footballs here. We got ourselves Michael Nicely, William Maynard, Chad Kenny, Daryl Tretton, Tommy Valenzuela, and Steven Williams. Michael Nicely is ready. He wants box 6, Steven. All right, 6 should be good in our football break. So 6, yep, 6 I do have on my ticker. So 6 on the way here in the footballs. And Lions might get a touchdown, Steven. Forget the field goal. Make sure.
Then you definitely win the first half.
Yeah, definitely win the first half. Chad won at 13. He was a little bit late, though. It is first come, first serve on the box calls here. Still 3-zip in that baseball game, Steven?
Let's take a look.
I got to pull that up, too. I was forgetting something. I got to pull up both streams. Nope, this is not all Walter.
I see 3-0 still.
And Max is still in?
What?
Max Scherzer still pitching?
No, they brought in J.N. Gray.
All right, so he was scoreless then. Didn't allow a run.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I don't know, I
take
guess
it.
they're maybe keeping him on a pitch count? Oh.
Well, he's just coming back.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
There might be a pitch count scenario, but he did his job tonight. Mizzou made Max Scherzer. So 8 clicks here. We got Tommy up top in the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Steven. He's got the NFC East as well. William in the NFC West. Michael in the AFC North. Chad AFC South. Steven AFC East. And Darrow, you've got the AFC West here in our football break. Oink Football Series 6 of 30 coming up. Ooh, this is one of my favorite nicknames in sports. Favorite nicknames times 2, Steven. This is the Polish Rifle, also known as Jaws, also known as Ron Jaworski.
Jaws.
Jaws, former analyst on ESPN, former Eagle quarterback, former Pro Bowler, made a playoff appearance. He's actually tied for the NFL record, 99-yard passing touchdown. That's the highest touchdown you can get passing the ball. So that's the NFC East. That is Steven. It's not Stephen Ryan. It's Stephen Williams. Good get, Stephen, on your Ron Jaworski there. Mr. Williams. Cool. Like that hit. Like that hit a lot. So Ron Jaworski. You grew up watching football like us, Steven. When I first grew up watching football, I saw this guy on television. I'll be completely honest. I never would have put him as an NFL quarterback. Mm-hmm. He's not the biggest guy, doesn't look like an athlete, but he was a very, very solid quarterback back in the day for the Eagles. Sometimes looks can be deceiving, right?
Yes, they can.
Don't judge a book by its cover, is what I like to say. And if that cover includes being an NFL starting quarterback, that's a pretty good cover. So, Jaworski. We've done a bunch of these footballs. That's 6 down already. I think 2 doubles and 2 singles. These footballs are a-flying. I also had the alternate pass yards for Goff. He'll almost get it in the first half. Touchdown Lions.
There you go. Who do you throw it to?
Is that Laporta, I think, their tight end?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
He's developing really nicely, right?
Laporta is good. So, good get there on the Jaws. What are we doing next? So, the first half line has been covered, Steven. This will put them up 8-9 PAT pending. I mean, I guess if they give up a touchdown, but with so little time left, I would say pretty unlikely. So let me refresh here. What's coming up next? Pretty open right now, Steven, right? Come on, guys. Let's get the next set of breaks. We are currently 6 away on the vault. We are, let's see, 6 away on the jerseys, 7 to go in the diamond double, 6 to go in the quad, and then 7 to go in this quad. Otherwise, pretty open. Open with spots, also open with headliners. The footballs, Butkus, Peterson, Moon, Waddle, Emmitt Smith, Josh Jacobs, O.J. Simpson, DJ Moore, all still out there. The vault, the Mike Evans, Adrian Peterson, Randy Moss Authentics. We got Justin Fields, Jim Brown, John Elway, TJ Watt, Joe Montana, Devontae Adams, and Trevor Lawrence. 25, 24 boxes left, Steven. 10 authentic headliners left. It's almost a 50% chance at an authentic headliner. That is wild. Corey wants the quad box breaking the diamonds. We're down to 16 diamonds left, Steven. No, 17 diamonds left, right? We did 17 diamonds left. 6 photo headliners: Calvin Johnson, Travis Kelce, Trevor Lawrence, Jerome Bettis, Lawrence Taylor, Marshawn Lynch. That's just the photo headliners. We still got Eric Dickerson, Marshall Faulk, and Warren Moon. It's a 9 in 17 chance at a headliner. That is better than 50%. Those odds are great. 1 jersey left in the trick-or-treat jerseys. It's got a bonus price to go with it as well. So it's going to be a win times 2 for somebody in that break. $87 a spot. The diamond single is open. The slab double is open. All the headliners but the Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson dual autograph card. So we got Rodgers, we got Allen, we got Hurts, we got Peterson, we got Steve Smith, Travis Kelce, Bart Starr. A lot of great names. Some of the best quarterbacks, current quarterbacks, some of the best quarterbacks of all time. We got a great receiver in Steve Smith, and then Adrian Peterson, an absolute beast of running back. Those are out there in the slab cards. Mini helmets, Steven, actually, believe it or not, Steven, we've done how many? 3 of these? So that's 6 minus 21. 15 minis left. There's 15 minis left, and there's actually, it's shocking, 7 photo headliners left. Hines Ward, 6 left, actually. The Dawkins we do got to take off. Yeah. But Hines Ward, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Eric Dickerson, Rondé Barber, and John Elway. 6 in 15 chance at a headliner, better than 1 in 3. And then we got 8 to go in the slabs, 8 to go in the footballs, and 6 to go in the vault single. So let me put this in the chat. What are we breaking next here? William trying to punk me, saying they ran back the kickoff, Steven. Well, good news, it's 16-7 at the half. Golf's alternate pass yard, Steven, that I bet was 225. He's got 225 right now.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
So as long as the Lions cover -7 for the game, the parlay hits.
There you go.
Yeah, I already also have a separate bet on the Lions -7 apart from the parlay, too. So how are your bets looking tonight?
I'm off to an okay start.
Well, you've been hot lately. Yep. Anything is bonus for you.
Yeah.
You're like Mike Horgan. He's won a lot in the breaks. He's already playing with house money. Anything else he gets is just extra.
Not to delve into the specifics.
Okay.
But remember, I talked to you yesterday about this challenge I was doing.
Yeah.
And I was concerned about doing the number.
Yeah.
I did the number.
Uh-oh.
No, not uh-oh. I'm 3 Joker assists away from hitting it.
Okay.
And
You can share. You can get specific. These
I'm
guys
not
would love to know.
I'm not doing
that's
that.
fine.
But
you're not going to release it. You're good, Steven.
But the first part already hit. 3 Joker assists with 3 quarters to go.
It's what Jokic does.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm all right. I'm doing okay tonight.
He is phenomenal. The fact that it's 16-7 is actually a little bit surprising. The Lions should be up more, Steven. They've had to settle for some field goals tonight.
Yeah.
So don't let the Raiders hang around, that's for sure. So Logan wants a diamond quad. Who else is in? Who wants a diamond quad?
No, Corey Appleby wants that as well.
He's in there. Who's going to join him? Who's going to join him in that quad? So NFL trade deadline, Steven, tomorrow at 4 Eastern.
I think someone already got. They already made a trade. Well, the Bills signed Leonard Fournette.
Ooh, playoff Lenny.
Yeah, and then the Giants traded Leonard Williams to the Seahawks.
Okay.
It's like a pretty good get for the Seahawks, actually.
Yeah, Seahawks look good.
If you think about it, right?
You know what the biggest sports news of the day is, though, Steven? And we've been busy. I haven't even mentioned it. Tonight, Lionel Messi has officially won his record 8th Ballon d'Or.
Oh, very nice.
Which is, by the way, 3 more than the next closest guy. So he's already had the record for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty pumped about it. Pretty pumped about it for sure. So the Cards are going to bench Dobbs. Tune will start, but not Kyler Murray, Steven. So that's another headline right now. The Williams headline is listed as well. So the Vikings are working through a plan after Cousins' loss. Interesting.
Yeah, well, they have no other option.
Right?
They have to. They got to come up with something.
Speaking of options...
It sucks it happens, though. They were turning it around.
Right? What option are we going to do for break, Steven? I think we'll definitely do another football break, because that's been the hottest. Is Walter going to run back the minis? I mean, the Tyreek Hill odds are getting... kind of juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're getting better and better. And let's help out these guys in the Diamond Quad. So I'm feeling generous right now, Steven.
Generous.
If we close up this Diamond Quad in the next 17 minutes, by 9 o'clock, we will do a separate chase wheel spin for everyone in the Diamond Quad. It'll be one wheel spin. One person in that break will get a bonus gift card if that is closed out by 9 o'clock. So let's make it happen. Let's see some diamond action. And maybe, just maybe, a bonus gift card, Steven. Wouldn't that be nice?
It's all possible.
Yeah.
Blazers are going to get their first win of the year.
The Blazers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. How's the rookie working out there?
Rookie stuff, but
okay.
He's not bad. They're just not a very good team.
No.
They're not.
I actually haven't even looked on the NBA scores tonight because I've been looking at the baseball and of course, the football game.
I'd say I've been the exact opposite.
Warriors looking good. Oh my. Stephen Curry, 30 points, still in the third quarter.
I buy it.
The guy just doing Stephen Curry things. 10 of 15 from the floor, 5 of 9 on three-pointers.
Anthony Morshey says, hey, let's quad it up. He's listening to you.
What up,
5 to go
Ant? 5 to go. Let's get that diamond quad knocked out. Man. Now that is going to be 4 amazing boxes, Steven, in that quad box break. Just a reminder of what we're playing for in here. All authentics, authentic only series. This thing is probably the cream of the crop, so to speak, right? The Calvin Johnson Hydro Speed Flex with the Hall of Fame on that thing, number 81. But there's a lot of great other options in here. Lawrence Taylor, the best defensive player ever, 3-time defensive player of the year. That's tied for the most ever. Trevor Lawrence is going to go up, and up in value. One of the best young quarterbacks in the Flash Authentic. Hall of Fame running back Jerome Bettis. Travis Kelce could retire tomorrow. Just right off into the sunset with Taylor Swift. And he's still a first ballot Hall of Famer for me.
Right.
He is that good. Marshawn Lynch, maybe a future Hall of Famer. Fantastic running back. All of those lids are incredible. All of them are worth more than $348. And what can happen in a quad box break? You win multiple things with one spot. Like Kelce and Lynch, AFC West can win you both, Steven. We've got ourselves other secondary headliners like Eric Dickerson and Marshall Faulk. That could be NFC West hits. Then we got ourselves Warren Moon. This is a Viking Warren Moon, Steven. So you can pair the Warren Moon with the Calvin Johnson in this break. So I would say let's get this quad done. This break is going to happen whether it's tonight or tomorrow. It's going to happen anyway. We might as well get it closed up by 9 o'clock and get that bonus wheel spin, Steven.
Right.
That'd be nice. It would be 3 wheel spins if we do that, because we have the early wheel spin, then we have our automatic chase wheel spin, which is the vault, is what the wheel decided.
4 to go on the quad.
All right, making some traction. Anthony says, I want more. I want more. Give me that Calvin Johnson, he says. All right, man, we'll see. We shall see. So, Bucks rolling against the Heat tonight. Giannis with 18, Dame Time with 14, still in the third quarter, Steven. Love that pairing in Milwaukee. My pick to win the championship this year. What do you think? You're going with Nuggets, aren't you?
Yeah, right now I'm going Nuggets. I don't know. Unless, Jokic doesn't want to work overtime this year. That's the only reason they'll lose.
Yeah, he's got to get those horses. Your boy Luka, 24 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds.
Oh, that's what he does.
Still in the third quarter.
That's what he does.
So he'll get a triple-double, 30-point triple-double, easy for Luka Doncic. So a lot of great sports going on right now. Decent football game. It hasn't been that captivating, but a great football game if you're a Lion fan. You know what I believe in, Steven? I believe in foreshadowing. I believe in destiny. The Lions are playing on Monday Night Football. We should pull the Calvin Johnson tonight.
We should.
Now, that would be the most fitting way to do this break room. He is a Lion King himself. Now, let's get that done. Now, let's go for the Diamond Quad, says Logan. Could not agree more, Logan. Only 4 lone spots left. Quadruple the boxes, Steven. Quadruple the fun in that Diamond Series. It is absolutely fantastic, the Diamonds are. You will not beat a Diamond Quad box break. Box for box over a 4-box set, there's probably not another break that would be that good.
Nope.
Unless it's the Vault. Unless it's the Vault Quad, and then in that quad box break with one spot, you hit yourself the Randy Moss, Adrian Peterson, and Justin Fields in the same break. That actually might beat the Diamond break. Just maybe. And I think there's still a Jameson Williams, so you could win 4 helmets with one spot in the Vault Quad, Steven. It is technically possible in that break. So, I'm surprised the football slowed down a little bit, given how quickly they were going. You look at the best football headliners in there. I'd sit here and argue that Emmitt Smith is the best one. That's still out there. And then probably my other favorites are Adrian Peterson because it's a gold ball, Waddle because it's a dolphin ball, Warren Moon because it's a silver ball. Those might be the 4 best headliners in that series. They're all still available. Only $21 a spot, $42 for the double. NFC North, DJ Moore, Adrian Peterson, Dick Butkus, the late great Dick Butkus. A lot of good options in there.
Right.
So we got great options for the big dog players, the high money players with the best breaks out there, and then we also have some great options for the guys who maybe don't want to invest as much, right? That's what makes our break room special, Steven. There's break rooms that just do high-end breaks. There's break rooms that just do cards. We do everything in here. The authentic high-ends, the minis, the jerseys, the slabs. You name it, we've got it here at UA. Who is going to fill that quad? Let's go, says Anthony Morshi. These are the questions, Anthony, that I want the answers to. Now, who's going to help out Anthony, right?
Great question.
Who's going to help out Corey? Who's the other guy in there?
Logan,
Corey, and Anthony. Who's helping these guys out? Logan's in here saying, let's go for the diamond quad. Corey's in here saying, let's fill the quad. Anthony's saying here, let's fill the quad. Somebody help these guys out and maybe help yourself out, right? You could win some awesome helmets in that break. So, having fun here at UA today.
a lot of fun hits, right? But
What are we at? Like over 15, 20 boxes, Steven?
yeah, we are at a good amount. I think we're at 17.
17. All right. Obviously, the more we do, the better. I like to get 30 or more done in a night. But if we get 20 or more, I can go home happy. So we got to get at least 3 more done, Steven.
Well, we can just do that in 4 simple quad spot breaks.
And it's diamonds.
And it's diamonds.
That's the best stuff, all authentic. That's what I want to see. Is that what these guys want to see, Steven? That's the question. It's not what we want to see. It's what the customers want to see.
Right.
Max Scherzer, by the way, 3 innings, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, no runs. Didn't the Diamondbacks just put a 9 spot the last game?
They did.
And they've got 0 in this one.
Well, that's baseball.
And that's how it goes.
You can't save runs for the next one.
Noah got a Falcon helmet. It's a mini, but I finally got one. Congrats, Noah. Who'd you get, man? Congratulations. Noah with a Falcon.
A lot of fun Falcons players to grab up.
Yeah, definitely. No doubt about that. Do we have any Falcons right now? I don't think we have any photoed Falcons.
Yeah,
but they're always a great team to get here in the break room.
I know we're going to have Falcons coming up.
Yeah. I want to get that Deion Sanders Colorado stuff, Steven.
That's
kind of what I want to see. I put money down on D-backs in 6, and it's a Mike Vick Salute the Service mini. There you go. Michael Vick is one of the most common names we see in the break room, Steven, right? Mike Vick is very, very often featured in our break room. He's never a headliner, but he is in almost any series. Jerseys, minis, diamonds. You can see MV7 all over the place. On Falcons, on Eagles, on Vatek stuff. He is available on all of the above. So, second half underway in the football game.
Raiders starting with The Rock.
Yeah, probably going to be a turnover, Steven.
Yeah.
Nope, that's what they got to do. Give the ball to Adams. That's their key. We have not pulled Jefferson in the minis yet, Tony. In fact, sir, there's only 15 mini helmets left. And there is 6 headliners left. And in my opinion, this is a matter of personal preference, Steven. In my opinion, the 3 best headliners are still left. Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, and John Elway.
Yeah.
So that's a great time to get in. We also have the Hines Ward, Eric Dickerson, Rondé Barber, 6 and 15 chance at a headliner. The 2 best receivers in the NFL. One of the all-time great quarterbacks, one of the all-time great cornerbacks, one of the best running backs ever, Eric Dickerson. To this day, Steven, still has the single-season record, 2,105 rush yards in a season. That could be true. He does sign a lot of autographs, Noah. Noah's saying he signs a lot of autographs because of how much he lost in jail, I'd imagine. That's possible. I don't know what Vic's money situation, his money management situation is, Steven. But even with that jail time, given what his salary was, he still probably had enough even without the autographs. But
I'm sure there were some fines that had to be paid.
Yeah, so, yeah, maybe. That's a theory. That is definitely a theory. I mean, it does on the surface make sense. That's for sure. They even had someone, I think, had a Megatron poster I just saw at the game, Steven.
Respect.
So he's everywhere.
They know what it's all about.
Megatron. I think it said 81. Maybe it was someone else. But Lions get the sack on third down, and they're about to get the ball back.
There you go. There you go. Make it easy for you, huh?
I like it. Clear out this bet. First timer, how can I buy in, says Jake. Jake, here's the live break page link. You can get your spots there, and we can keep the night going. I got a question for you, Jake. What is your favorite team? Well, what's your favorite team? Maybe I can direct you to some headliners of your team. Noah says, my wife is a Lions fan. I know this break might be a little bit too pricey for you, Noah. Although maybe the single for $87 isn't too bad. But here's a Christmas present idea, Steven. Wife is a Lions fan. How do you talk your family into allowing you to display these helmets? Take up that family common room. Well, get some helmets of the team the wife likes, right?
Right.
I'm sure she would love this Calvin Johnson Hydroflex. Jake is a Steelers fan. Do you like Jerome Bettis, Jake? Because we do have a Jerome Bettis authentic available in the diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
This is my personal favorite Steelers player of all time, the bust Jerome Bettis. Probably the best Steeler player currently is T.J. Watt. T.J. Watt is out there in our vault break, the Camel authentic T.J. Watt. We have Hines Ward available in the mini helmets. So we get a ton of Steeler hits, Jake, here in the break room. Steelers are one of the most common teams we see in the breaks because, like the Cowboys, like the Niners, one of the most common fan bases. So all sorts of entry points, minis, vault, diamonds. You want Steelers, we got Steelers.
Yes, we do.
That's for sure. They got some gorgeous Steelers helmets, Jake says Noah, right? Some of those yellow flash authentics for the Steelers, Steven. Those are clean. And those are just the headliner names, right? Like we've seen Troy Polamalu as a filler before. We've seen Joe Green. Obviously Jack Ham. We got Jack Lambert, Andy Russell. We've had Terry Bradshaw. We get George Pickens as a filler. Kenny Pickett as a filler. A lot of Steelers available in the break room. Anthony pulled a sick Bettis Hydro last week. That was the military all-gray Bettis, Noah. And that helmet was ridiculous. I think you pulled it, Steven. Right?
The Bettis, yeah.
The Bettis?
Nuts.
Yeah, that thing was redonk. So I did say I'll give these guys until 9 o'clock to fill up the Diamond Quad. If that Diamond Quad fills up, they will be part of a Chase Wheel Spin list. I'm feeling extra generous, Steven, but this is the final call here. 9:10. If that Diamond Quad fills up by 9:10, I'll do a separate Chase Wheel Spin. One person in that break gets a gift card. If it's not full by 9:10, we can still break it tonight, but you guys will not be a part of that bonus wheel spin. So up to you guys. The first 4 guys in that break are in the early entry wheel spin times 4, Steven.
Yes, they are.
So what's the best hit so far tonight? I know the diamond helmets typically have the best hits. We've been doing a lot of footballs. Is it Devontae Adams football? What do you think?
Yeah, maybe. There's the Dawkins Mini, which is cool. The Marcus Allen / Bo Jackson slab.
Yeah, that was nice.
Dual sign. Otherwise, yeah, we're kind of leaning towards that Devontae Adams football.
I think we had to put that one away already, right? But we can always pull it out later if we need it.
It's not hard.
Sure. Let me see that Marcus Allen slab. I think it's in here.
It's in there, yeah.
Allen Bo Jackson. This is an awesome slab card we pulled earlier tonight. Numbered 1 out of 3. Dual sign on the Allen and Jackson slab.
There you go.
Actually,
I can take these though, right?
Yeah, you could go ahead and take them all. Maybe I'll leave the Dawkins just in case, but this is Dawkins here. You can take these, Steven. Here's that Devontae Adams football tonight. This is actually one of only a couple headliners gone in that football series. Nice looking football number 17. Devontae Adams. Let's fill that quad, says Anthony. Best value in the break room. If you hit multiple helmets, 100% accurate.
If you hit the right one.
Obviously, if you hit the Calvin Johnson, you profit the most, right? Those Hydro Flexes are value-wise well over $1,000, Steven. Sometimes $1,500, sometimes $2,000. Depends on where you look. Depends on what player you hit. But you could, in theory, profit over $1,000 in a diamond or a vault break, right?
Yeah.
You can't do that in the minis, the jerseys, the slab cards. There's no mini jersey or slab that's worth, $1,000. The Raiders just got a pick 6, Steven.
Oh my gosh.
They're trying to ruin my bet.
Oh, golf. That's not what we do.
No, come on, Jared. Plenty of time for them to go back -7, though. Plenty of time.
Well,
That was not good. Quad filled up?
Yeah, Patrick Wood said I'm getting 4 spots.
All right, so we'll have that wheel spin, and we'll have our best value break in the quad. And I think after this break, Steven, you could probably put these away too.
Okay.
I think our hit of the show is going to come out of this quad for sure. So thank you, Patrick. Diamond quad number 1. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers here, guys. Cool. Typical up. Just got it. I thought they missed the PAT, but he just got it. All right, so Corey's got 1, Logan's got 1, Anthony's got 2, and Patrick's got 4. 7, 14, 22, and 28. We're first. Corey a little bit behind with 26. So let's see. 7 should be there. 14 is on the ticker as well. 22, Steven. And 28. All right, thanks, guys. Thank you, Anthony, on those box calls. Good luck, folks. Let's see some diamond fire in the UA Live break room.
I think they're divisible by 7, huh?
Yeah, right? Except for the 22.
Well, I think is 21 available?
No.
That'd be the only reason.
Yeah. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Give me the NFC North, baby, says Anthony. Now, you don't have the North. You do have the NFC East, though. As Anthony likes to say, NFC East heat, baby. Patrick's got the NFC North, looking for the Megatron. Patrick's got the NFC South. Anthony, NFC East, NFC West. Corey, AFC North. Patrick, AFC South and East. And Logan, AFC West. So Logan's got the Kelsey spot. Patrick's got Trevor Lawrence. Anthony's got the Lawrence Taylor. Logan's got the Beast Mode Marshawn as well. I love that NFC East, says Anthony. You sure do, man. He does love the NFC East. And those 4 spots that Patrick got, if he hits the Megatron and then the Trevor Lawrence, he will walk out a big-time winner, Steven, right?
Absolutely.
Feels like Calvin's time, says Kyle. Okay. Well, technically speaking, by the odds, Steven, he probably won't come out this break because there's, 17 left. But sometimes these guys get that feeling, and sometimes feelings become the truth.
Right.
Tony Rosati says he's in box 7. All right, we'll see, Tony. I've got 22 here first. We will start with box 22 in the Diamond Quad box break. Surely we'll have a headliner in here, Steven, whether it's Megatron or not. Oh, my God, this is beautiful. This is my favorite flash in the game. How about Trevor Lawrence?
Good start.
That's the AFC South, Patrick Woods.
That's a good start.
What a start for you, sir. How about a little T-Law here in the break room for Patrick Woods? All right, Patrick, we see you, man. That's the way to do it, Steven. That's the way to do it for Patrick.
All right, well, I can put all those away.
Yes, you can. This is the hit of the show so far. Former national champion quarterback at Clemson. We forget that coming out of college, this is considered one of the best prospects in the history of the NFL. I know it took him a little time to get going, Steven, And that's because he plays on the Jaguars. But now he's got the coach. He's got a good system around him. And Trevor Lawrence is exceeding, to say the least. So 6-2 Jaguars. Got one of the best records in the league. Awesome get there, Patrick, on Trevor Lawrence. Awesome, says Patrick. Good-looking lid, says Anthony. I'd say a great-looking lid on the Trevor Lawrence Flash Authentic. All right, that's going over there. 3 more boxes coming up. Could Megatron be next? That, by the way, Steven, would also be Patrick Woods for those at home. Or at least the Lions are moving the ball. They've got plenty of time to still cover, Steven.
Oh, yeah, plenty.
Plenty of time.
At least they gotta keep scoring, you know. They're at that point in the game.
Right? Ooh. Ooh, all right. Well, the AFC South pays off again. We got the freak, Javon Curse.
Okay.
Former Pro Bowl defensive end. One of the best defensive players in the late 90s, early 2000s. Former defensive rookie of the year, Javon Curse. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler, 74 career sacks. And that's a Titan lid right there. Javon Curse going to our guy in the AFC South, Patrick Woods. So Lawrence/Curse. He is 2 for 2 in the quad. I mean, the more spots you buy, the more things you get. The better your odds are. And obviously in a quad box break, a double box break, a triple box break, Steven, you could win multiple things with just a single spot. So good stuff. Patrick. Javon Curse. It's a salute to service. USA flag on the back. Honoring our troops. Nice looking lid, I would say, Steven, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. The Freak.
The Freak.
It's a great nickname to have for sports.
It's a great inscription as well, with the exclamation point to boot. Patrick, what's your team, man? I think that's a Bills fan, Patrick Woods, if I remember correctly. If I'm thinking of the right guy, but right now he's a fan of winning because he's got back-to-back W's in the break room. All he does is win. I mean, these things do go in streaks, right? We had Mike Horgan earlier, was winning everything. Maybe it's Patrick's time right now in the diamond helmets. He is a Bills fan. Look at that, Steven. I was right. Bills Mafia. What do you think about the game this weekend, Patrick? Upcoming Bills and Bengals game, Steven. That will be a great one. Alright, another authentic lid on the way. Do we got the Megatron in here? Oh, we were talking about multi-sign helmets earlier, Steven. I actually brought this one up. We got 4 Packer autographs. Mark Chmura, who was a great tight end. We got Brooks, the receiver. Andre Rison, former Pro Bowl wide receiver. And Antonio Freeman, also a Pro Bowler. This was Brett Favre's guys he threw the ball to. 4 autographs and the Super Bowl champion inscription. And would you guess who wins again, Steven?
Patrick?
His name starts with P. Patrick Woods. Awesome get there, man. Look, it's a quad box break. Patrick's already got 3 wins in here, Steven. That is pretty darn cool, man. Patrick Woods. So I'm just going to call this Packers, Steven. Packers. Patrick going for the sweep. 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 And if he gets the Megatron, that'd be nuts, wouldn't it, Steven?
Yeah.
That'd be insane. Logan can still sneak in with the Kelsey or a Marshawn Lynch. Anthony can get Lawrence Taylor. Then Corey can get the bust Jerome Bettis in here still. That's a sweet lid, said Patrick. The more autographs, the more value. Very, very clean helmet on the Packer Flash. That is JSA certified for Patrick Woods. Cool. That's nice.
Is it the 5-sign one?
It's 4 only on this one.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think which guy they're missing, but it is 4 on this one, Steven.
Either way.
That's still a lot of autographs.
4 autos, right?
Pat, I am pushing my luck your way, says Mike. Kyle says, get the broom out. Sometimes these guys just want to see the fire lit, right? I know Kyle wants to win the Megatron, but sometimes you're sitting there, you're getting antsy, and you're just like, bring it out. Let's see the Calvin Johnson, right? Well, it's possible. If it is the Calvin Johnson, it is a clean sweep from our guy, Patrick, in this break, Steven.
Steph with 42.
Of course. This is 7. This is the one Tony said it's in, by the way.
Okay.
All right, share the love, says Kyle. Here comes 7 of 30. Do we have a special prediction here from Tony Rosati? Do we have a Hydro Megatron in here? Oh my god, this helmet is so sick, Steven. It's not the Megatron. It's an Eric Dickerson Flash Authentic.
Okay.
The Hall of Fame 99 inscription. He is 9th all-time in career rushing yards. The single-season rushing record, 2,105 rush yards. That record was set in 84, Steven. That record still stands today. Now, JSA certified, Anthony Morshee, NFC West. You've got the Eric Dickerson Flash
stand the test
Authentic.
of time.
Right? That's nice, says Anthony. Yes, it is, sir. Great signature, says Kyle. The auto is very, very clean, Steven, on the Eric Dickerson Flash Authentic. For a non-photoed headliner, this is fantastic, I will say. So, awesome break. That gets us down to 13 boxes left in the Diamonds. 13 boxes left, and still no Megatron. And I always say about 15 or less is when the chase really starts. We're kind of at that number, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got Calvin Johnson, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Travis Kelce, and Marshawn Lynch. 5 photoed headliners in 13 boxes. Better than 1 in 3. If we count the Marshall Faulk and Warren Moon, that's a 7 in 13 chance at a headliner, Steven. Better than 50%. What does that mean? That means we should run this break back, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Nice flash, says Sean. Nice auto, great break. Could not agree more. 2 great flashes in this break. Trevor Lawrence and the Eric Dickerson. Clean stuff here. Did the Raiders just get a turnover?
Maybe.
Oh my god. I think the Lions fumbled on the goal line, Steven.
Walter Duncan did buy out another mini double.
Alright, he wants the cheetah. You know what it is, Walter. 2 box numbers, sir. Walter, 2 numbers in the minis, please. These Lions mistakes tonight, Steven. He's ready with 8 and 23. Probably my 2 favorite numbers here. So we got the MJ and the Mamba boxes coming up here. 8 and 23. And are we running back these diamonds? I think we should, Steven. I will go ahead and do the diamond wheel spin real quick. Before I forget, I'll get you guys randomized. Top name in this break gets a gift card. This is just for the diamond quad. So 8 times on the way here. Now, these guys helped us out. Steven will help them out, right?
That works.
7 and 8. It's Patrick Woods. He got the sweep, Steven. He gets a bonus gift card. Patrick, let me know what number you want to start on from 1 to 100. Whatever it lands on, that's how much you get in a gift card, sir. Any of the ball headliners pulled? We pulled Keenan Allen and Devontae Adams, I think, are the only ones
Jim
gone.
Kelly.
Jim Kelly as well. So those are the ones that are gone, Cosmo. Do you have a favorite number, Patrick? Otherwise, it shall be 1, sir. I'll give him about 30 seconds here, Steven. Otherwise, we'll keep it rolling because I do know we have that break for Walter in the mini helmets. Keep that momentum cooking, guys. Let's keep the party going. I'm going to start on 1, Steven. Here we go, Patrick. This isn't bad. I would say this is a good one for him. We got number 67, $67 UA gift card headed Patrick's way. Money you can spend in the breaks. Kyle says diamond single. Let's go. I agree. No reason why we shouldn't run it back. That Lion Raider plays under review, Steven. So hopefully he was down or something, or they had blew and blown the whistle. I don't know. Things I'm hoping for here. 8 coming up. Box 8 in the mini helmets. Walter is looking for the Tyreek Hill. Well, the search is done, Steven.
Oh, I got him.
We've got the cheetah, Tyreek Hill Dolphin Mini. The fastest receiver in the game. He is on pace for the first 2,000-yard receiving season in NFL history.
There we go.
Far and away leading the NFL in receiving yards. The fastest player, maybe, just maybe, in the history of the NFL, Steven. We got the cheetah. We got the Heat. 1,014 receiving yards right now. He's made the Pro Bowl every single season he's played. Leads the league in receiving yards. Leads the league in touchdown catches. Simply put, the best receiver in the NFL, Tyreek Hill. Now, he got it, says William. Thank God, says Walter. Yeah, man. Congrats on your cheetah mini. This is beautiful, Steven. Absolutely beautiful, Walter Duncan. All right. Tyreek Hill, man. Another one of these players that is super, super cool. You got a Tyreek Hill autograph no matter what it's on, Steven. It is very, very cool. So, I'll leave this one on the desk, and maybe in the hit video, maybe, maybe not. You can never go wrong with a Tyreek hit video. We do them quite a bit, but I like the hit. I like the hit for Walter Duncan. All right, the second mini in here. We got ourselves... Ooh, this is a pretty solid receiver for the Raiders. How about Jacoby Myers, Steven? So Walter Duncan, Beckett certified, the QR sticker on the back there. You've got the Jacoby Myers mini. So we got what he was looking for, then a bonus prize as well. Good job, Walter Duncan. Former Patriot Jacoby Myers. They kind of miss him, don't they? They have no targets. Kendrick Bourne, I think, got injured. Might be out for the season, Steven.
Oh, he's out for the season.
That's tough for the Patriots.
Looks like...
Oh, Devontae Adams dropped the first... That's back-to-back weeks for a drop for Devontae Adams. It's just, it's... Things are not going right when Adams is dropping the ball.
That's true.
Yeah, what were we going to say, Steven?
No, I was looking at the play.
It's like a first down, right?
Yeah.
It looked like a first down.
Well, I was also saying that I guess the call wasn't...
No, yeah, it wasn't. It was ruled a fumble. Yeah, that's on Adams. I mean, I guess it was ever slightly behind him, but that's, hands on the ball. He's got to catch that. It's the standard he set. So I guess they'll get good field position, Steven, at least, if they're going to fumble on the goal line. Oof. Big hit. Starting just behind midfield. Grab 3 spots on the ball. Let's go, Cosmo. Is that the football break you got in?
2 to go.
Is that the double or the single?
The single.
2 to go in that football single. That is probably our next break. Otherwise, the break page is pretty open. So get those spots in. Let's keep the night going, right? It's still only 9:20. We got about 30 people watching. There is plenty of reason to play the break, Steven. Plenty of great stuff left. I'll go ahead and do a quick top-to-bottom rundown of the break page. Let these guys know what we got going on. The Oink football break, Dick Butkus, Adrian Peterson, Warren Moon, Jalen Waddle, Emmitt Smith, Josh Jacobs, O.J. Simpson, DJ Moore. Plenty of headliners left. 24 boxes left in the vault, Steven, and there is 10 authentic headliners left. Chrome Flex, Mike Evans, Adrian Peterson, Custom Lid, the Randy Moss Hydro Speed Flex. And when I say Speed Flex, it means it's worth more, what the pros wear. Justin Fields, Salute to Service Authentic, Jim Brown Authentic, John Elway Rip Speed Flex, TJ Watt Camo Authentic. We got Joe Montana, Devontae Adams, and a Trevor Lawrence Speed Flex. Almost 50% chance at a photoed authentic headliner. Only 13 boxes left in the diamond, Steven. Lawrence Taylor, Calvin Johnson, Jerome Bettis, Travis Kelce, Marshawn Lynch. 5 in 13 chance at a photoed headliner. Make it 7 in 13 counting Warren Moon and Marshall Faulk. We got ourselves 6 to go in the last jersey break. We also have a bonus treat in this jersey box, right?
Yeah.
Bonus prize for whoever wins that break. 7 to go in the diamond single. 8 to go in the slab double box break. Still got 7 headliners left. We could pair a lot of these headliners, right? NFC North could be Aaron Rodgers, Bart Starr, Adrian Peterson. We got ourselves Steve Smith, Travis Kelce, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts. All massive names. All great gets in that break. Mini helmets. We are down to, Steven, 13 minis left now. 5 headliners left. Hines Ward, Justin Jefferson, Eric Dickerson, Rondé Barber, and one of the all-time great quarterbacks, John Elway. 2 to go in the football break, went over that. 8 to go in the slab single, then 6 to go in the vault single. For $79, you can get this John Elway helmet. This thing is just ridiculous. Imagine getting that for $79, Steven.
Yeah, right.
The Rip Speed Flex John Elway, that would be just insane. So Kyle Dissler says, Diamond single, let's see that Calvin. Only 13 boxes left. Only, let's see, the single 7 spots left in that single Kyle Dissler. So do agree. Let's make that action here in the break room. So let's see here. Baseball game, Steven. Is it still 3-0?
3-0.
Man, low scoring game today. Yeah, that is my pick to win the World Series, the Rangers, but I have very little confidence in it because it is definitely wide open. Let me put this Trevor Lawrence Flash Authentic, still the hit of the show, right?
Yeah.
This is your favorite Flash too, Steven?
Yep. One of my favorites.
The Jaguar Flash is, I mean, come on. This thing is absolutely beautiful.
Oink is coming up.
Oink is coming up, the single.
Oink.
Just oink, one oink. Thank you, Steven. Oink, football single. Go ahead and drop me a box number here in our football break. Glad we got this in the room, right? It's a fun little break. With the room being a little bit slower the last couple weeks, it's giving these guys something to easily play, right?
Absolutely.
Does not take long to fill, Steven.
Nope.
I mean, this could be gone tonight or tomorrow. You know, maybe Wednesday. This football series will not be around for long, I'll say. So first come, first serve on that box number. Let's get some oinkage in here. And the Lions are driving, Steven. They got to put the Raiders away, right? Both for the line and for the game itself, because they should be up 2-3 touchdowns in this game. It's just mistake after mistake after mistake for Detroit tonight. Reverting to the old Lion ways. Timothy Moore, Zach Kuzmarek, Daryl Tretton, and Courtney Sim in the football break. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds on a box number. Otherwise, I will let the wheel decide. The 6th straight drive for the Lions inside the Raiders' 30, Steven. So far only have 16 points to show for it.
Right.
That is unacceptable. They better get a touchdown or I'm going to be upset. Well, here comes a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, I think that is. That'll do. The young star. That'll do, Steven.
That'll do indeed.
That'll do. What up, Jahmyr Gibbs? We got Cosmo. Cosmo wants 22. I'm not the Cosmo Kramer, as Ronnie says. This is the Cosmo in here, Steven.
Right.
You watched that show, Seinfeld?
Not really.
Not really?
Okay. I know who Kramer is.
Yeah. Well, he's the best character. That's who he is.
That is what I watched. A few episodes I watched.
Yeah, he is the man. So 8. That's interesting because Colin actually watches that show and you don't. We found something that Colin watches and that we don't.
I'm more of a Friends guy.
That's fair. R.I.P. to Chandler Bing, Matthew Perry, the actor. We got 5, 6, 7, and 8 clicks. All right, Darrow's got the NFC North. We got Timothy in the NFC South. Courtney's got the NFC East. Zach's got the NFC West. Courtney's got the AFC North. Zach, AFC South and East. And Timothy Moore, you've got the AFC West here. Box 22 is number 22 in box 22. The great Emmitt Smith. That'd be fun. Oh, my. You just can't make this stuff up, Steven. You cannot make this stuff up. The NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith, on the Dallas Cowboy football. We've got the NFC title games, the Super Bowl champions on the football itself. And I got to say, this is well-deserved for Courtney Sim. She had a bunch of spots in multiple of these breaks, took some hard L's along the way. She was patient. She was persistent. And now she got maybe the best football in the whole series, Steven.
True that.
Emmitt Smith. I like the team footballs better than the, just a typical, Brown football. This is the Cowboy football. The iconic Cowboy star. The icon right there, Emmitt Smith. All about getting back up, says Courtney. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. Courtney Sims. That's how she does. She's got herself the great Emmitt Smith. It's spooky. It's Halloween season, Steven. Number 22 in box 22, Emmitt Smith. So Cosmo's like, pick 22 for that reason. Congrats on the good win. So that was smart thinking there for Zach. A great hit, Courtney. Emmitt Smith. I mean, I'm not against doing a mini or a football in the hit video today, Steven.
Right.
Mix it up. Maybe do the Flash Authentic, obviously, is in. Maybe a couple other hits, perhaps, in the room. And this is one that, Emmitt Smith is such a big name that, all generations know who he is, right? Like, we grew up knowing who Emmitt Smith was. I watched the tail end of his career, Steven, but I knew all about his greatness in the 90s, right? League MVP, Super Bowl MVP, 3-time Super Bowl champion, most rushing yards of all time, the great Emmitt Smith. Nice ball, says William. Nice indeed. Very nice on Sir Emmitt Smith. So what are we doing next, guys? What are we feeling next here in the break room?
Oh, they got to run. 3-1.
3-1. D-backs hanging around.
Bloop and a blast.
That's all it takes. That's one of my favorite terms in baseball, Steven. A bloop and a blast.
Well, if Catalga Marte gets a hold of one right here.
He can do it.
Brand new game.
5 to go in the vault. 10 photoed authentic headliners, Steven. In 24 boxes left. We got a bunch of vault keys as well. So let's get that vault done next. I can't get over those line helmets tonight.
They're awesome.
What do you guys think? I love the... What's the diamond odds? Great question, Kyle. I think it's 5 in 13 chance at a photoed headliner, 7 in 13 counting the listing. Let me make sure. So we'll make sure together. Lawrence Taylor, Steven, still on the board, has not been pulled. Calvin Johnson, Hydroflex. Travis Kelce, Salute the Service Authentic. Jerome Bettis, Steeler Authentic. And then the Marshawn Lynch, a Raider Beast Mode. So 13 boxes left. We got ourselves 5 photoed headliners, plus the Warren Moon and Marshall Faulk. That's a 7 in 13 chance, Steven. That's pretty good. Let me double check my ticker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, look at my ticker is right. There's 13 on there.
There you go.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. It's 11-13. Yep, the ticker is right, too, by the way. Like the helmet, the gray unis, Matt. Yeah, I mean, the uniforms are just okay, but the helmet is enough for the whole outfit, right, Steven? Mm-hmm. It's fantastic. It's like you show up to work looking like a bum, but then you put the Messi jersey on and you're already perfect. That's just my take. I'm just saying, Steven. I still can't...
Just the level. That's all you have to do. So if I come in tomorrow...
Yeah.
With the Messi jersey...
Yeah.
It just completely changes everything for
yeah.
you. Every thought you have about me.
Yeah, I'm like... I love you, Steven.
Incredible. Okay.
Yeah. I still am looking for...
I don't know if I can get one on demand like that.
Well, no, they're hard. Big guy jerseys are hard.
Well, I want a game that's so slim forming.
I want to get a 4XL, and the one I got online that was 4XL, it was actually a 2XL size.
Don't they do the kits like different sizes?
Yeah, that's probably what it was that I got.
Again, it's not the sport of soccer.
It's a lot of thin guys.
It's a lot of thin guys. See, I haven't seen a healthy guy out there.
I played soccer as a kid, believe it or not. I even played in high school.
Well, there's a cutoff point.
I was much thinner. The pounds went on afterwards.
Yeah. I gained a lot of weight after high school, too.
Yeah. Give me the helmet with the old black jersey we used to wear, says Cosmo. Are you a Lions fan, Cosmo?
Nice.
He's got to get in for that Megatron, Steven, right? Any Lion fan, that's the one, right? That's one of the coolest Lion items, quite frankly, we've ever had in the break room, right? And the Jahmyr Gibbs is good. I know they say don't draft the running back early, but God, that guy is so good, Steven.
Yeah, you figure with the rookies, you have to give him time to get acclimated. But when he gets rolling, Jahmyr Gibbs is their best running back. Sorry, David Montgomery.
Yeah, although Montgomery's still better than anyone on the Bears.
Well, that's a different discussion for a different day.
Look at that Hydro Flex. I mean, the Montgomery injury has opened up those extra carries. Cosmo, what do you think about this one right here? This blue Hydro Flex Calvin Johnson. This thing is a redonk, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Definitely one I would love to see. So, about to be headed to the fourth quarter here, Steven. 23-14 Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs, by the way, today, 21 rushes, 133 yards. I'd say that's pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what are we thinking, guys? Maybe diamonds, maybe footballs, maybe a vault break. I mean, we're only 5 to go, right?
5 to go.
All right. I was going to say Walter might get more minis, but he probably won't because he got what he was looking for, the Tyreek Hill, right? That was a pretty nice get for Mr. Walter. So 3-1 in the top of the 9th in this game. As the kids say, that lid is bussin', said Tony, right?
Well said.
You know which one is also nice, Steven? This one. I know we talk about it a lot, but the Jaguar Flash, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, right?
It's beautiful, man. Such a beautiful lid. This was one in a diamond quad box break, by the way, Steven. Patrick Woods got 3 out of 4, and he got a wheel spin and the Trevor Lawrence. So buying a bunch of spots in that diamond quad, turns out it actually pays off pretty nicely, right?
It does.
Definitely pays off nicely. So what are we thinking, guys? What are we doing next here in the UA Live break room? A lot of great options. Jeanette Lee is in. What's up, Jeanette? Jeanette got in that vault break. Maybe Courtney follows up her win with another one. And what happened to Mike? Did he stop playing? I don't think he's lost a break yet, Steven. Where did Mike go? Mike Horgan? That guy was on a heater. I'm not seeing his name in any of these breaks. The last break Mike was in was the Diamond Single, and he won it, Steven.
Right.
So, Mike, where you at, brother? There it is, Mike Horgan in the last break. I'm more of a college football fan, but living in Michigan, gotta pull for the Lions. So, Cosmo.
Kind of right.
Is that Michigan or Michigan State? Right? Which one do you support? Which is your team? Michigan's in some hot water. It seems like every week it's a new scandal for the Wolverines.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Okay?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, Steven?
Come on.
Kyle says he wants one more diamond single. Well, one break I know we're going to do, Steven, at this rate, is the vault single.
Right, 4 to go.
It's the chase wheel spin. There's only 4 spots left. Like I said earlier, there's 24 helmets left. All the photo headliners are left, except for Josh Allen. We still have 4 vault keys with bonus cards in there. We still have secondary headliners, Jamison Williams. We have Evan Ingram, Max Crosby. Actually, we did pull the Ray Lewis yesterday, did we not? The jersey?
Yeah, we did.
So it makes it a 13 in 24 chance at a headliner, counting those names with the vault keys 17 and 24. So we have this Chrome Flex Mike Evans available in here. Cosmo says, go blue 1,000%. Man, the Michigan-Ohio State game this year, probably going to be a matchup of the number 2 ranked team against the number 3 ranked team.
Right.
Steven, tomorrow, the first college football playoff rankings come out tomorrow. That'll definitely be a talking point on the show here. Should be interesting to see what the CFP thinks. Georgia been ranked number 1 all year in the AP. We'll see if the rankings say the same. Right. That is number 1 undefeated Georgia, who takes on my Mizzou Tigers over the weekend. I'll be betting Mizzou plus 15, Steven. 15-point dogs.
Yeah.
It's a lot of points. Adrian Peterson, custom lid still available. The Hydro Flex Randy Moss is available as well. So this is very, very nice lid should you get it. If every team in the country knew we were stealing signs, why did only TCU change their signals? Because TCU is smart, Steven. That's
True.
why. TCU's got those brains. I guess it didn't work against TCU because TCU put up a whole lot of points in that game. It was kind of an uncharacteristic Michigan performance. Seems like a lot of sizzle, no steak so far, says Cosmo. Now I want some steak, Steven. Thanks, Cosmo. Thanks for that.
Right, yeah.
I'm distracted. I want some steak that sizzles.
Hey, guys, give us like 45 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Replenish the wallets. We're going to come back. We'll be fed with steaks.
Oh, my God. That sounds... I'm a ribeye guy, Steven, over filet mignon. Do you have a preference of those two?
Filet mignon's really good.
Okay. I like the ribeye better.
I mean, but I need steak.
Well, you can't go wrong with any steak.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a bad steak. Just which one
I
is
do like
better.
flank steak.
Yeah, that's good, too.
Like carne asada. That's how it's
It's making me hungry, man. Making
we
me
can't
hungry.
have these discussions. We gotta.
Yeah, keep the food discussions to a low.
We just come on one show, just have a smorgasbord. Guys want to do breaks?
Yeah, we'll be eating.
It's gonna be eating, you guys. You guys let us know when you want to do a break.
We do get some sizzle in the break room. That is T-Sizzle, Terrell Suggs, a very common filler hit in the UA Live break room. Honestly, Steven, those type of situations are exhausting to me. I haven't followed the story close enough.
I don't know enough about it like you.
Yeah, I mean, I know I follow college a little bit more closely than you, but it just feels like, to me, why do it? Why even risk it? It just, I don't know.
Because you want to win a national championship.
I guess, and it didn't. I'm a believer in karma, though. Got a spot taken in the diamond single, and we got a spot taken in the jerseys. What's up, Ryan Cook? New guy in the break room. Ronnie and Salako pushing for the vault. So we are going to do a vault soon, Steven. We are literally on the doorstep of some vault action. I want to see one of those custom lids, right?
So do I.
I've been hyping them up all weekend. For some reason, the break is not taking off, or no reason that makes sense, other than maybe enough big level players aren't in.
No legit reason.
But I mean, I want to see one of those custom lids. The Elway would be nice. That would be very nice. So I will say this about Harbaugh: when the Bears had the coaching opening
I'm down for
recently,
him. I'm down.
That's
for
who I wanted, and I would
Yeah.
still take him.
I don't care if you cheated.
He's an offensive coach.
It means someone's trying.
Yeah, someone's trying. I would take him over Eberflus tomorrow, Steven, if that's what it
If
took.
we can get it done in the next 20 minutes, there's a door.
Sign him up.
Yep, absolutely.
Former Bayer Harbaugh. He's got a relationship with the organization. I take him as our coach any day. So let's see. The vault is 3 left, right?
Yeah, 3 to go in the vault.
$79. You can get a Hydro Flex, a Rip Speed Flex like John Elway. That Elway helmet for me, Steven, got to be worth over $1,500. It is just incredible. Such an insane lid, such a great player. Cannot wait to see it. So I'll drop
Marching.
that link in. Now here's that link. This is a break that will definitely happen tonight. And let's see, what else can we do tonight?
Right.
I mean,
also getting in the diamond too. He's like, hey,
Who did?
Ronnie. 5 to go in that diamond.
5 to go in the diamond. Here's that link. And we did knock out a diamond quad earlier. If you guys want a rock and roll quad style, Steven, right? That would be nice. That'd be very nice. So I'm thinking those 2 breaks should definitely happen. After that, we'll see what else we might do tonight, right?
Yeah.
Those 2 100% will happen, especially the vault, especially since it's the wheel spin. That is coming up. And there's no reason why we shouldn't do a second vault, because we have 4 speed flexes, 4 custom helmets. We can only pull 1 in the next break. I mean, that's how it goes. Kyle Dissler is still pushing for that diamond single. Kyle really, really wants that Megatron and that Kelsey. With only 13 boxes left, the odds at both of those helmets, Steven, is getting really, really good. The Lions have a 4th and inches on about the 40-yard line, Steven.
No.
They got to go, I think.
I mean, yeah.
They're up 9, put the game away. It seems like Dan Campbell's going to do that. That's what he does, right? They've been running the ball at will the last few drives. They should get it done here. Speaking of getting it done, are we getting these breaks done here shortly, Steven? It is 9:42. We break boxes as long as orders are coming in. But once it hits to about 10 o'clock, we're a little bit less patient. We only keep going if you guys keep it going. Random Facts says Cosmo. Notre Dame offensive lineman Joe Alt has an NIL deal with the Ram dealership in my small Michigan town. That's great. Good for him, right, Steven?
Absolutely.
That is good for him. Cool.
4 to go in the diamond single.
4 to go in the diamond single. Making some traction, guys. The diamonds are all authentic. Now we got the tush push. Jared Goff gets it, Steven. Although there is a flag, but they're pointing towards the Raiders, so I don't think it's going to matter. Yep, so actually they're probably going to accept the penalty and get more yardage. Offsides on Max Crosby.
Oh, that's not like
That's, man. So, good. Lions are up 9. I've got -7, Steven. I want a touchdown to put the bet away.
Yeah.
There's 11:22 left. If they get a touchdown, they're up 16. There's no way the Raiders are getting 2 scores the rest of the way. It's the
No
Raiders'
way.
offense. But they can get a field goal or a touchdown, so I want to make sure that they put this away with the touchdown here. Detroit Lions. Well, let's put away the breaks. You guys are 2 away now in the vault, and we are 4 away in the diamond. The 2 best breaks for big headliners. These 2 breaks are most definitely coming up. Like we always say, Steven, 3 or less is the magic number. We knock off 1 more diamond break. It's going to fill up pretty quickly. 1 more spot. The vault is now less than 3. It is definitely happening very shortly.
Mm-hmm.
So how's that World Series game going?
I don't even have it up anymore.
Let me see. I pull it back up. Because it should be the bottom of the 9th here shortly. Still top of the 9th. 2 outs. So... 3-1
challenge
Rangers.
it looks like in there.
Ooh, okay. Well, after the Lions get a touchdown, I'm going to pull up the World Series game for myself. Because I want them to put this thing away, Steven. Cosmo says, as long as it's a rushing touchdown. Okay. Why's that? Facing golf and only up 5. Ooh, okay. That's okay with me, man. That's fine. And if they don't score a touchdown, if their defense shows up, we're still fine. Raiders have 14 points, but 7 of them were on a pick 6, Steven.
Yeah.
So they have 7 true points. Well, it looks like it's going to be a field goal for the Lions. So cannot give up a touchdown. Bad pass by Goff. That should have been a first down, actually.
Yeah, that should have.
Yikes. Come on, Jared. Jared must be interested in Cosmo's fantasy team, Steven.
It's possible.
That's the only explanation about that pass. 52-yard attempt for Riley Patterson. He's only 2 of 5 on kicks of 50-plus on the season. But he got that one. Lions up
They nailed that.
12. All right. Goff is our backup quarterback on our team. I actually started starting him, Steven, because Burrow was doing bad. But I think Burrow is back to the for sure starter for us. After what we saw this week.
He drew lines at any potential thoughts. He was not playing like it. You're absolutely correct.
No, he was not.
There's a reason he's number 2 in my head. I know
Yeah.
Allen has the potential. I get all that, but when the waters are the rockiest, that's the guy I want.
Game on the line.
Patrick Mahomes.
Game on the line. Besides Mahomes, I'm going Burrow over Allen. Although I'm a Jalen Hurts fan, Steven.
I'm a fan of him too.
And Tua sliding in that discussion for me. Tua has looked fantastic. By the way, Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen are available in the slab cards for you guys at home. So 2 to go in the vault. Who's getting this? Let me paint a picture here. Imagine being there sitting at home thinking, maybe I'll jump in that vault break to get that John Elway helmet. And then you don't get the spot in enough time, and this John Elway lid gets hit, Steven.
Yep.
That would be just a horrible thing to have happen to you. Show that Calvin one more time for some motivation, says Kyle Dissler. All right, Kyle. Well, I'll show off real quick in the vault because there's 4 custom lids available. Then I'll show off that Megatron again. Sometimes to say a picture or a video is worth 1,000 words. My description for any one of these helmets, Steven, is 3 letters. W-O-W. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, wow, wow. These are all insane. I'll show off the Megatron real quick, Kyle. I'm going through the vault. Now, all 4 of the custom lids are still out there in the vault. Somehow, not a single one of these is gone yet, Steven. It makes no sense. What's the orange drip in the back of the Elway, says Kyle? Let me look real quick.
I think he meant the back.
Let me look.
Or because I say it's the old. It could be the old school donkey logo.
They used to have the donkey logo. Let's see. Let's look together. So this is that John Elway. It's got all this rip stuff coming out. So is he talking about that right there? The old donkey logo?
Yeah,
Yes,
or is
Steven.
there another orange thing? Or what's that?
Or he's just talking about the orange decal, maybe?
What's that thing on the bottom? Is that where the rip begins?
Must be where the rip begins.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually didn't see this helmet in studio. I actually haven't seen it in person because I know we have our warehouse room in the back, and every once in a while something crazy comes in, and you know they're like, "Come check this out. You have this stuff coming in the breaks," and I'm like, "I haven't seen this. Have you seen this one yet, Steven?"
No.
No, I want to see it in person.
Yep, exactly.
It was the donkey, he says. Yeah, it was the donkey. And by the way, Kyle wants some more inspiration for the Megatron helmet. There's actually only 13 of these authentics left, Steven. So this could be in the very next break. This Calvin Johnson Hydroflex. That thing is bonkers. So $9.50 right now. So here's what we'll do, Steven. At 10 o'clock, we will do the vault wheel spin. Does not mean we are done for the night. As long as break orders keep going, we'll keep going. But it does mean sort of a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's go on the breaks. There's 2 spots left in the vault. If we don't knock out that single by 10 o'clock, those guys will not be in the wheel spin. We will still do the vault break. And then I'll do the early chase wheel spin after that one, I think. So, bottom of the 9th now in the baseball game. I'm going to pull this up instead. Looks like a bad injury in the football game. Not sure exactly what happened, but hopefully everyone's going to be okay. So, Diamond and Vault. We talk a lot about what's the best break, where's the most value, where can you get the best bang for your buck. It's actually the Diamonds and the Vault if you win, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of great authentics worth a bunch in there. So, who's going to get in? Who might get a headliner, Steven? We get that Vault or Diamond break done, Trevor Lawrence could be replaced as the hit of the show.
Yeah.
It is possible. There's a bunch of stuff that could beat it. D-backs have 3, 4, 5 in the batting order, but 1 out now.
It's the part you want.
Yeah. What happened in that football game? Did you guys see the injury? Did you see what happened, Steven?
I did not see anything specific.
Okay. Is that the Raiders on, the 2-yard line?
Yeah.
No, we'll take that. We'll take that, Steven. How about a safety? That'd be fun.
Jacoby Myers hurt? Have they even thrown to him all game? Or
I don't know. We pulled Jacoby Myers in the Brow Boy. Was that complete?
No, it's not.
Okay.
He's way over.
Yeah, Jimmy G coming off an injury, and it is showing. He's having a tough night tonight. So, James Strode got in here about 10 minutes ago. Orders have been felt fairly steady throughout the night, Steven. Have slowed down a little bit the last 10 or 15 minutes. So, guys, you want to keep the night going? Let's keep these orders going. Definitely looking forward to that. So, for all the boxes we've done, Steven, we've literally only pulled a handful of headliners, right? Trevor Lawrence Flash is the only high-level Diamond Vault headliner. We had the Emmitt Smith football. We've had the Tyreek Hill mini. I think we pulled a slab headliner, but not many headliners have been pulled today. What does that mean? That means the headliner ratios are adding up nicely.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are due for some headliners. We're due for a custom lid, right? We are well overdue. Let's see one of those custom lids.
Oh, did you get hurt again?
Who, Jimmy G?
Yeah. Yeah, rocked.
That was tough.
Oh, roughing the passer. So
yeah, that's always a penalty. Lucky to not be out for longer, says Sean, right? Well, I will say Jimmy G and injuries, he's had enough bad luck for a whole career, Steven. The man does deserve to get some breaks. He's had too many injuries.
Right.
So, what's next, guys? Who's playing next? Who's getting that vault? Who's getting that diamond? Who wants to see a sick headliner? So, who's all in that vault break, Steven?
In the vault single, we got ourselves Mike Horgan a couple times.
Okay.
Janet Lee, James Strode, and Ronnie Insulaco.
And how about the diamond?
The diamond is Kyle Dissler, Ryan Cook, Ronnie Insulaco, and James Strode.
Yeah, so these guys know what's up. They know how fire those breaks are. Who's going to join them? These guys need some help, right? Need some help in that break. So 9:20 left in the football game, Steven. So Raiders probably got 2 drives left in this game, right? So they are going to have to definitely go for 4th down, though. Being down 12, it's 4-down territory here.
Yeah.
That was a lot. The hit that caused the Brady rule to get implemented. And look, man, I get it. Sometimes these rules get a little bit out of hand, but for the most part, Steven, I like the rules of protecting the quarterback, protecting, your prized asset so that we limit these injuries.
I mean, they're the ones that make the plays.
Right? With that
And
said,
the receivers.
yeah, some of them are a little bit too much. That one right there, that was probably a penalty. Looking back at that play. Probably a penalty for me. Ooh, wow. The Raiders are the only team in the NFL to score 21 or less points every game this season, Steven. So that makes me feel good.
Right.
They're not going to score again. I mean, you don't score against the Bears. You're just not meant to score.
Yeah, if you score 13 points against them.
That's sad.
Yeah.
And one of them was garbage time points.
Right. It is over in Arizona.
Yeah.
3-1 Rangers.
3-1 Rangers. Did anyone have that tonight? Oh, Jimmy G taking a sack, Steven. I don't think anyone had 3-1 Rangers. I'm guessing no one had the football score, too, because 26 is kind of a random score, right?
Yeah.
So, what do we think, guys? What I love about that vault break, Steven, forget the custom helmets aside. These are some of the all-time greats at what they do. Joe Montana, John Elway, top 10 quarterbacks ever. Jim Brown, top 3 running back ever. Adrian Peterson, maybe top 5 back. Randy Moss, maybe a top 2 receiver. TJ Watt, maybe a top 10 pass rusher ever. Mike Evans, certainly a Hall of Fame receiver. Trevor Lawrence could be a Hall of Famer too one day, Steven. Not only are the helmets great, the player resumes are great in that series. 2 spots to go. So much good stuff to get. Do the Raiders know how to pick up a blitz? Thankfully, they don't. Lions acting like I got embarrassed last week. They did. I got embarrassed against the Ravens, but a much easier task against the Raiders. 3rd and 28, Steven. Well, that sounds promising.
Mm-hmm.
And the Raiders go short. Oh, my God. They got a lot of yardage there. That's a guy that hasn't been used much, Hunter Renfrow. But 4th down coming up here. They actually got 18 yards, Steven.
Yeah.
And they're going to go for 4th and 10. So the Lions get this stop. The game is over. The cover is over. Let's get this done here. I mean, the Raiders have to go for it. With 7 minutes left down, 2 scores, they have to go for it.
Yeah.
So, how about another pass rush here? Another sack, maybe Aiden Hutchinson, Steven. That would be nice. Oh, here we go. Yep. There it is. Another sack. Lions are going to get the cover.
Yeah, there you go.
Good things that happen. You got your Jokic bet?
I did.
You got it?
Oh, yeah. I'm doing good today.
Oh, Steven. Good job.
Yes.
Did you notice the weekly UA Pick'em who didn't do great this week?
Alex, finally.
Finally. He's human.
Did you win it?
No. But I think...
Antonio Banderas?
No, because he didn't make it. He didn't even save his picks. Do you see the thing he posted?
Yeah.
So I know I'm in 2nd place total for the year.
Nice.
I think I was like 4th or something for the week. I think the boss man got it this week.
There we go.
Matt, I think, got it this week. So guys, Vault, 2 to go. 10 authentic headliners left, Steven.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, guys. There is 10 authentic headliners, and we have been waiting about 10 minutes since the last order, Steven.
Yeah.
And make it make sense in that vault. 2 spots left. Come and get it, guys. Come and get that vault. See, Jokic tonight, Steven. Let's see. Oh, quieter night tonight. 19-8 and 6.
Yeah.
He can still get a triple-double.
He's coming back in.
Yeah, he's probably going to get it because that's what he does. So, guys, if you guys don't want to get this done tonight, we'll do it tomorrow, Steven. Let's get those spots in now. Let's see a headliner in the vault. Let's see a headliner in the diamond.
Right.
I mean, it'd be fitting if we pull Megatron on a night the Lions win. That'd be perfect, right? Absolutely perfect. Oh my, Steven.
Good night.
At what point do you cash?
Well, I think it's a night's the night.
Cash, at least most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cash most of it. That's pretty legit.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't think day seven I'm going to really roll for.
Yeah. All right, so better pull it tonight then, says William. We got 4 spots to go.
I do have a little sprinkle action on the Jokic triple-double.
Okay.
So, I'm content with everything.
I've got my parlay tonight.
Yeah.
Lions first half line, Jared Goff passing yards.
That looks good.
And the Lions win. The touchdown for the Lions. Oh, hold on. There is a flag, Steven.
Mood killer.
I was about to clinch it. But even if they get a field goal here, it's up 15. And it's -7. So even if the Raiders get a touchdown, I still hit.
Yeah.
Unless they go for 2. Then I would wash. But I don't think they'd go for 2. I mean, Raiders
They might to get it within 7.
Raiders probably won't get a touchdown anyway.
Yeah, not the way they look.
And the Lions could still get a touchdown on this drive. So they still got a first and goal.
Mm-hmm.
So
Joker needs 3 boards in 7 minutes of action. He just got his 9th and 10th assists in back-to-back plays.
So I got a question for the chat, Steven. Let's rank all our custom lids right now. We have this beautiful Elway Rip Speed Flex. This for me is number 1. We have the Chrome Flex Mike Evans. Sheer look, Steven. This is number 3 for me. But because of the players, probably number 4. We got ourselves the Hydro Flex Randy Moss. What I love about this one is the back of the lid. The USA branches of the military on there. Here's that Adrian Peterson. Only because it's not a flex, that's my number 5. I would say 1 for me is John Elway. Even though I like Randy Moss slightly more, I'm going to say the Calvin Johnson's my number 2 because this helmet just pops. What do you think? The 5 custom lids in the room
I like
right now.
the Calvin the most, I think. I think I'd want that one the most for my collection.
Okay.
But in terms of sheer design, it's that John Elway.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be disappointed with either.
And what's your 3?
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss, and then probably Evans, and then Peterson.
Mm-hmm. Peterson, then Evans.
Yeah.
Evanson's cool. I like the chrome, but Peterson and Moss, I like.
Yeah.
I grew up with those guys. So.
And those could be one on a double box break in that vault. So Kyle says, get in there, Maynard. William says, broke. So I always tell these guys, play when you can, right? Obviously, if you can play every single night, that's my preference. But it does make sense. Everyone's welcome to chat, to watch, and get those spots when they can. I would say, though, we had the guy that won 3 out of 4 in the Diamonds. That's Peter. We had Mike Horgan winning everything in the footballs. Walter got the Tyreek Hill. Patrick, Mike, and Walter, when these guys are hot, they should keep the night going, right? The time is now. It is already past 10 o'clock. I had said that we'll do the wheel spin at 10, Steven. I gave them extra time. We're doing the wheel spin for the vault, and we're doing the early chase wheel spin. And looks like these guys in the vault break will not be part of the wheel spin. You know what? I'll do the early wheel spin first, just in case. To give them a couple more minutes for that vault wheel spin. Because we've been, surprisingly, Steven, the last order in the vault was at 9:43. That is 20 minutes, despite having 10 authentic headliners and only 2 spots left. That's what I call #shame. So let's knock out this early entry wheel spin first. Kyle says Calvin, Elway, Evans, and Moss is his rankings. Okay? Just keep this in mind. We don't get Mike Evans or Calvin Johnson in the room that much. So that makes those a little bit more rare, right?
Right.
So let me show you guys here on the clicks. We got ourselves 2. This is for the early entry wheel spin. 4, 5, 6. Got 7. And it's 8 is the wheel spin, right, Steven?
8 is the wheel spin.
Hey, what's up, Courtney? Courtney Sim has a gift card.
There you go, Courtney.
Courtney, let me know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. And that, by the way, is the perfect example of perseverance. It's easy to say the guys who are hot should keep playing. Courtney was cold. She was losing every break. And guess what? The night turned around. She got the Emmitt Smith football,
Right.
and now she's got the wheel spin. So if you're still out there, Courtney, let me know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, I will start you on 1, Courtney. Lions get a field goal?
No, he missed it.
Oh, my God.
The sweat is on.
The sweat is on.
Well, a field goal, you're good, right? If they kick a field goal?
The Lions?
No.
Oh, they're not going to kick a field goal, though. They have to get a touchdown,
They have to
Steven.
get a touchdown.
Yeah.
You can't be down 9.
All right, I'm spinning this for Courtney. Let's see. Courtney's got $47 gift card coming her way. So congrats, Courtney.
Not bad, Courtney.
Is the vault full yet, Steven?
I haven't gotten any traction.
Oh, all right. So we'll do the vault wheel spin. It was just 1 vault single, huh?
Yep.
All right, wheel spin is closed. If we knock out that vault break, we'll break it. But there will be no wheel spin for the folks in that second break. Actually, technically, the first 4 people will be in the wheel spin tomorrow, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
But we got 8 clicks coming up here. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's Scott Wentworth. What's up, Scott?
Right,
New
Scott.
customer mojo. Let me know what number you want to start on, Scott. Otherwise, they'll start you on 1 for your wheel spin. 3rd wheel spin of the night. We're just giving away money. Jump into diamond. Courtney says, Kyle, use that money for a diamond break. Scott, I'll give you about 30 seconds, sir. Otherwise, we are doing this
Why
next.
is he that open?
Oh, my God. But he missed
He
them.
missed them.
Tough night for Jimmy G.
Right?
All right, Scott, here we go. Scott's got himself. This one's finally low. I've been doing decent, Steven. 1 low one, $15 gift card for Scott. It is 10:07, Steven. 8's my lucky number. I'm giving these guys 8 minutes to get the vault closed. Otherwise, there will be no vault break tonight. It's a 4th and long for the Raiders. So, Steven, 1 more stop. 1 more stop.
Yep.
And we get the cover here.
That's, yeah.
And I will do a quick top-to-bottom rundown after this. Last order was at 9:43. Very, very hot night tonight. Tons of orders, Steven. The last 24 minutes, crickets. If no one gets in, we are hopping off at 10:15. So Kyle says Jimmy has no pocket awareness. It is a little bit different going from the Niners line to the Raiders line. Things have definitely gotten tougher.
Discipline, organization, just
Yeah.
all of the above.
It's
Like,
just
it's all
different.
different.
All right, let's tackle. All right, we got it, Steven. I got the ball back.
Yeah, that should be that.
The cover is in play. They can actually just run the clock out from
We
here.
both win today.
Let's go. Team win. There is one more win I want for the night, Steven. The vault break. And Kyle wants to win the diamond break. So we have this football break in here. This is the Oink Football Series. A lot of headliners left. Dick Butkus, Adrian Peterson, Warren Moon. We got Josh Jacobs, O.J. Simpson, DJ Moore.
Well, Davante Adams is very frustrated.
I bet he should have got a touchdown. I should have lost the bet, Steven.
Well, you know, he plays for an awful team. So
Speaking of Davante Adams, here's a transition. Davante Adams Authentic available in the vault. We got ourselves, again, 24 boxes left, Steven. 10 photoed headliners. Some of the best players in the history of the NFL. Mike Evans, Adrian Peterson, Randy Moss, Fields, Jim Brown, TJ Watt, the custom John Elway, Montana Adams, and Trevor Lawrence. Kyle says, good thing I just traded Adams. You can win it now, right? The Diamond Break, 13 left. 5 photoed headliners, Lawrence Taylor, Calvin Johnson, Marshawn Lynch, Travis Kelce, and Jerome Bettis. 1 jersey break left, 6 spots to go. We got 4 to go on the Diamond Single, 8 to go on the slab cards. All the headliners left, but the Allen and Jackson mini helmets, 8 to go. We are down to just 13 minis left. Hines Ward, Jay Jettas, Dickerson, Rondé Barber, and maybe the best mini in the set, John Elway, left with only 13 to go. 2 to go in this vault single. Once again, this John Elway helmet, Steven, I'm willing to bet this is going to go for well over $1,000, probably over $1,500, maybe over $2,000 somewhere online. If you're patient, you leave it up long enough, you give enough time for guys to buy in, $79 spot could turn into a $2,000+ investment.
Right.
Think about that.
True.
And that is incredible if you guys want that. Let's fill up the vault. I agree, Ronnie. No orders in the vault in 27 minutes. I'm putting a timer on this thing, Steven. 5 minutes. If the vault is not full in 5 minutes, we are hopping off at 10:15 and calling it a night. My hope is we get this done tonight. The worst case scenario, Steven, we have a pre-fill for tomorrow's show.
Yeah, right.
And an awesome break to start the party. So it's a win-win regardless. Looking forward to getting that cleared out here. So good night all. Hand purple, blue base, says Ronnie. Good night, Ron. You want to get in the vault? Is Ronnie? Ronnie is in the vault already, is he not?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ronnie's already in. So, I mean, maybe someone does it, Steven. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, gosh.
An order.
Am I going to have to do another possession here? The Raiders might get one more. We'll see.
Oh, hold on.
Christine
Got 2 spots in the vaults.
says enough is enough. The vault is full. What up, Christine?
I have 1 to go. Did it say two away on your thing?
It did say 2 away
Okay,
earlier.
I'll figure it out.
So Steven will fix that. The vault is full. Shout out to Christine. Let's go. She says, I'm ready.
Oh, there it is.
I'm ready as well, Christine. I'm ready to see some heat. So this is possibly the last break of the night. Steven, does not have to be. If you guys want to order, we can keep the night going. I would say our other best bet for a break is the Diamond Single. We got 4 spots to go. Now here's that link. Come and get it. At the buzzer, says Cosmo. I mean, Christine is the Robert Ory of the break room. She's just clutch. It's what she does. Shout out to Christine for the close. I will say we probably should have filled this up about 25 minutes ago, though. It did take too long with how good this break is, right?
Absolutely.
So Mike, Jeanette, James, Ronnie, Darrow, Christine. Christine is looking for lucky number 13. Christine, remind me what team you like. What's your favorite squad? What team do you cheer for, Christine? All right, so get these guys set up. We are going to go 8 times for our divisions. Oh boy, Raiders fan Christine. Well, she's had a tough night, right? Let's be honest, Steven. We do have some great Raiders in the break room. In this specific series, we do have Devontae Adams available. So 6, 7, and 8. She says it's a hard life, right? Have not scored 21 points yet in a game this year, the Raiders, Steven.
That's tough.
That's tough. Mike's got the NFC North, Christine NFC South and East, James NFC West, Jeanette AFC North, Mike AFC South, Ronnie AFC East, and Darrow's got the AFC West. So Lions go for 4th and 2, and get it! The cover is official, Steven. It's time to kneel down and take the W.
There you go.
Let's go. When you got a second, Steven, 13.
13 in the vault, right?
Let's be honest. She's had a hard decade, says Sean. Raiders were last really good, Steven, in 2002 when they made the Super Bowl and lost against the Bucs. That's when Jerry Rice and Tim Brown were receivers for them. So yeah, it's been a tough decade, Sean. Especially having to face Mahomes and the Chiefs. The last 5-6 years.
Or Peyton Manning and the Broncos.
Yeah. They've had some tough times there.
Is there a mini up there?
Tyreek Hill.
Okay, cool.
Which I will keep him. He
Yeah,
might be
fine.
in the video. Ooh, look at that. Cosmo, hang on. I get the fantasy win. Thanks, golf. Good job, Cosmo. All right, 13 coming up. Lucky number 13 in our vault break. It's a full-size rep helmet, Steven, which means that the headliner ratio got even better. 23 vault boxes left, 10 authentic headliners left. Oh, Christine! We're talking Raiders. How about Mad Max Crosby? One of the best pass rushers in football. Double-digit sack guy, Pro Bowler, AFC West. It's DT Darryl Tretton with the Mad Max Crosby full-size rep. So nice get there, Darryl. Congrats on Max Crosby. We talk a lot about the best pass rushers in football. We're constantly talking TJ Watt. We're talking Nick Bosa, Micah Parsons, Myles Garrett. Let's not forget about this guy, Steven, Max Crosby.
Right.
He is fantastic. Nice hit, says Christine. He is a bright spot in what's a gloomy season for the Raiders. Christine says, I want that Mike Evans, right? The Chrome Flex. We'll be seeing that at some point soon in the break room. Nice get there, Darrow, on Crosby. I mean, look, I'm talking about all this headliner ratio, but this is a pretty good filler hit, Steven. A Max Crosby. Pretty solid. I think it is in the listing, but I like this hit a lot. Darryl Tretton. Hopefully, Darryl, you're okay, man. He is a Viking fan. Had a lot of injury heartbreak yesterday with the Kirk Cousins news, right?
Yeah. Great win. Rougher day.
I hate that for Kirk. Had a great betting day today. Yesterday, Steven, betting on football was a disaster. One of the bright spots, though, was the Vikings. They did cover. -1 yesterday. So I'll put this Mad Max away. And it is 10:17. I'm going to give these guys 8 minutes. My favorite number. Last time the breaks got going, I'll give you guys 8 minutes. If you guys want to keep the show going, get these orders in. If we have no... I'm making sure this football doesn't go. If we have no spots taken in the next 8 minutes, or maybe only like one spot taken, we will call it a show here at 10:25. Wheel spins are closed. No more wheel spins tonight. If you guys want to get anything else done, now's the time. We have 8 to go, wide open in the footballs. A bunch of headliners left in there. Bunch of great headliners, right? The only ones gone are the Emmitt Smith, Jim Kelly, Keenan Allen, and Devontae Adams. The rest are available. 23 boxes left in the vault. 10 authentic headliners left. Everything is left but the Devontae Adams, speed flexes, Mike Evans, Randy Moss, Trevor Lawrence, John Elway. That is insane stuff. 6 to go on the jerseys, 8 to go on the slabs, everything but the Raiders slab available, 8 to go on the minis. Jefferson, Elway out there, the two biggest headliners. But probably our best bet for a break, Steven, is the Diamond Single. $87 a spot. And you get the Calvin Johnson, it's worth more than 10 times that. A lot of incredible authentics. Megatron, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Marshawn Lynch, and then the best tight end of all time, Travis Kelce, still available. So 10:19. You guys got 6 minutes to get these orders moving. If we have some positive traction, we'll keep going. More orders buys the whole break room more time, Steven.
It's true.
If you guys want to keep it rolling, I am definitely more than happy to. Otherwise, if you guys are done for the night, we will pick it up tomorrow at 4 p.m. 4 and 7 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday, 2 and 7 on Saturday and Sunday. Let's talk hits of the show. If we get that diamond break done, it could change, Steven, but let's just say we don't. What are the hits of the show so far? I would say the gold medal has to be the Trevor Lawrence Flash Authentic.
It's just gorgeous.
It's the sickest looking helmet we've pulled tonight. It's one of the best young quarterbacks in the league. This is my gold. Then otherwise, it really depends on what you're looking for. If we're talking sheer value, what's worth the most, believe it or not, Steven, the Eric Dickerson Flash Authentic has more value than the Emmitt Smith Football or Tyreek Hill Mini, because that's what the Authentics are. They're worth the most. This is a diamond non-photoed headliner, and it's better than maybe the best football headliner, Emmitt Smith, maybe the best mini headliner, Tyreek Hill. I personally, though, I love big names. I'm going to put the Dickerson as my number 4. I'm going Tyreek Hill number 2 because I love how fast, how great Tyreek is. And I will go Emmitt Smith as my bronze. What do you think, Steven?
That's my exact thought there, Kamen. Like you said, when it comes to receivers, we generally agree. Yeah, I like that Tyreek Hill mini. And Emmitt Smith, one of the best running backs of all time.
I think
Eric Dickerson, but
yeah,
the longevity of Emmitt Smith.
Well, 9th all-time in rushing yards, Dickerson. 1st all-time, Emmitt Smith. Both legends. I like the idea of doing all 3 of these in the hit video, right? Our hit videos for social media, they're very often authentics. When there's not as many authentics coming out, let's show off our other stuff, right? We showed off that McCaffrey jersey in the early show. We can do Emmitt Smith, Tyreek Hill, and Trevor Lawrence. A quarterback, a receiver, and a running back. The skill positions, that's what the UA headliners are all about here tonight. So, last call. I'll give you guys about 3-4 more minutes just in case you want to keep going. Otherwise, we'll hop off at 10:25. Did get to more than 20 boxes, Steven, right?
Yeah.
Pretty solid night. Hopefully some momentum for a big night tomorrow. Hopefully this thing takes off and we keep rolling all week. Now, my gut feeling says, Steven, tomorrow the diamonds is going to be the hot break, right? We have 13 diamonds left, 5 photoed headliners, and we still have available the Falk and the Warren Moon. This may not be the case, but my gut is that tomorrow there's a mad diamond chase for the Megatron, and then probably Wednesday, if not Wednesday, for sure Thursday, we get the mad chase in the vault. It's kind of what we had last week, right? Mm-hmm. Wednesday had a big chase Wednesday night, and then we had the big chase Thursday night. So tomorrow, though, the diamonds are going to be popping. Once more of these big level players are in, they hear 13 boxes left. They hear 5 headliners and a Megatron Hydroflex. Forget about it, Steven, right?
Forget about it.
So my advice to you guys that are still listening, get your spots now so that you can make sure you're in that break tomorrow, right? You would hate to not be in the break that Calvin Johnson comes out. You can't win the Megatron if you don't have a seat at the table, Steven. Mm-hmm. Jokic get the triple-double?
So, on the NBA thing, it counted it as John Collins got a board and then someone forced a turnover.
Okay.
And they just changed it to the Jokic rebound, so he just got the triple-double.
Oh, good job. Good job.
Not that I needed it.
Sure, every little bit helps.
Right?
Steven, any final thoughts from you for the show? Anything you want to add?
Same as yesterday. Again, very solid show. Lots of great hits. Tyreek, Trevor Lawrence, Emmitt Smith. Still too much good stuff to be out there. We need to get to this stuff.
We keep skipping these headliners, man.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like, it's better than 50% chance in the diamonds, counting the listing. Better than 50% chance in the vault. It's actually almost 50% at a photo authentic headliner in the vault.
Right.
It's better than 1 in 3 in the diamonds. We're talking almost half the boxes coming out in the vault and the diamonds tomorrow will be photoed headliners, Steven. You like your chances. You should replay those breaks tomorrow. So I think that's going to do it for us for tonight. Steven, as always, thank you so much for co-hosting, for producing, for getting the orders in. Thank you so much for the customers for jumping in, for getting these breaks done, for chatting well. A lot of good chat engagement, a lot of fun with you guys. I mean, look, you and I would not have this job if it were not for the customers.
Right, absolutely.
You guys are great. You are what makes this break room possible. It's not our break room, it's your break room. So that'll do it for us tonight. Right back here in the room tomorrow, 4 p.m., 7 p.m. Should have a massive chase in the diamond helmets. In the words of Bart Scott, Steven, can't wait. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.